Are we live?
Hello, everybody.
Greetings.
Greetings and welcome to Roll for Real.
Greetings.
We're supposed to be
Hail and well met.
hail and well met to Roll for Relaxation.
Nice.
Nick will be here in a bit. He is putting groceries away.
It's very important.
One has to eat.
Yes.
We know
Oh,
how.
I should probably open up YouTube.
Yeah, we know how Nick loves food and food descriptions
Yes.
He
and beer.
does.
We should make him describe his groceries once he gets here.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
in Ghibli-esque descriptions. In fact, I'm gonna, since Nick isn't here, I'm gonna open up a beer.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you gotta let us know.
Yeah.
Give us the details.
Yes. I want to know the flavor
don't-
index.
I don't drink alcohol very much, but I just went to the liquor store today, and we picked up some really cool gin.
Ooh.
That is purple. No, it's blue.
Really?
Empress gin. They color it with pea flower.
The yes, butterfly
Yes.
pea, like the butterfly
Yes.
pea flower.
Exactly.
Yes. I have some
And,
tea
that
is butterfly
yes.
pea tea.
I have not got the tea, but I have the gin, and I'm going to make a pretty drink with it
Absolutely.
at some point. Not tonight, but
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah. Okay, butterfly pea tea. It has this really cool effect that, like, when you make the tea, it's like a bluish color, but if you add a citrus to it, like citric acid or something, it turns bright pink, and it's so cool.
Oh.
It's so cool. It's like real life magic, which is actually science, but it's cool. It's really pretty. I did it with a video one time where it was like a tea that like changed colors based on like your aura, I think. And so the like
Oh,
traveler
that's so
drank it and then it
cute.
turned pink and it was really cool.
I love that.
I was like, science, real magic. I didn't even do effects. It was cool.
That'll be linked in
Yeah.
the description, guys.
Oh,
Yeah,
was from a long time
I'm
ago.
surprised. Oh, really? I haven't known the pea flower. Completely casual ASMR told me about it. He was like, "I think you'd like this," and I was like, "You're right," but I never bought it because I was like, "I don't drink tea."
Yeah, I actually, my friend, he's like a craft bartender, and he makes a drink with it. So like he brews the tea, but it's also like he adds it to a gin. Actually, funny enough, and then like he serves it to you, and then he pours in like a liquid citric acid that doesn't like change the flavor much, but it just like makes it change color right in front of you, and you're like, it's so cool, it's so pretty.
I would love that.
Oh, yeah.
would
So
love that.
I'm gonna do the Nick thing. Oh wait, I got
Do the
go
Nick
back.
thing. Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
So today we have. I can't even read it. An invisible beer today.
It's invisible. Hold
it's-
it in front of your body. Maybe it'll work.
Yeah, it's Irresistible Bliss by
Irresistible bliss. Irresistible bliss.
by Silver City Brewery. It's strawberry and vanilla.
Silver City Brewery.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a local favorite. I have been to
It's
their
alright.
brewery.
Oh my god.
Doxing yourself.
Ah.
Doxing your past self.
I'll take my past.
yeah.
I know. It's kind of crazy. I'm like, I probably shouldn't ever mention like where I've ever lived, but I've already passed that. I've already passed that.
How many Amy K's can there be? Oh, hello, Jade.
Believe it or not, a lot.
I know. Exactly.
Yeah.
It
He
feels
will
like,
be here.
yeah, we're missing
Yes, he's
our
coming.
fourth.
He is coming. He is just
It
putting away
feels
groceries.
so
he can
empty.
be- It does.
It does. Usually he
It feels
fills the negative
strange.
space. I usually zone out in the very beginning. I'm just like, and he's like, "Hey guys, I'm Nick, and I know how to do Twitch, and I know how to be
I know how to stream and talk.
I
to
know how to
people.
stream and be personable and woohoo."
Yeah, I'm like, thank you, Nick. I'm completing like the last of the preparation.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Every time, you have like 10 minutes where you're like, "Guys, just talk so I can finish
Yeah, hold
making the
on.
thumbnail."
Okay.
Love the bearded guy.
Yeah.
Nick is great.
Miss the bearded guy.
Let's say good things behind his back.
He'll be like, we'll be like, "You'll never believe what we said about you in the
Yeah,
beginning."
he is just such a wholesome person. Like seriously.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
He makes
Feels
other
so empty.
Canadians look rude.
Oh my god, yes. I love that.
Love that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, hi you. Oh, hi me.
Oh, hi, me.
Yeah,
Oh, hi, Jade. Oh, hi, Asher. Oh, hi, Nora. Oh, hi, Daniel.
I'm curious about everyone's
James.
thoughts on the trailer for the D&D movie. Are people hyped for
You
it?
know what's funny? I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either. Okay, good.
Oh,
Sorry.
I saw
I'm a bad fan.
I saw somebody saying something like that the tiefling was a
Yeah,
human.
I did see so
looking.
like I heard reactions. I didn't actually watch the trailer myself, but I saw plenty of reactions, so I feel like I watched it. Yeah, the
I feel
tiefling.
like I
It's
should
basically
give
just
it
a
a
human
chance
with
by watching
horns.
Here,
And I was like,
let me watch
oh.
it without sound real quick.
yeah, she
Or-
kind of has like satyr-looking horns.
Yeah, she looks more like a satyr than what I would picture a tiefling as.
I actually didn't even know that was a thing until recently. They just like threw this at me like D&D movie.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be schlocky, but it knows that it's schlocky, and that's what's going to be good about it.
I think
Schlocky,
the
that's
thing
such a
that
good
weirded
word.
me
I
out
love that.
was like the actors that are in it. I was like, wait, this is a D&D movie, but these are A-list actors, which makes me think like, I don't know, that it's not going to be very D&D like. I don't know why I'm thinking that. Like I see Chris Pine and I'm like, okay, I hope this is nerdy.
I want Dev Patel to be in it somewhere. I think he would kill it as like anything.
Oh, that's a
Did you see The Green Knight?
Yes.
He would-
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that he could kill it. It would just be
Yeah.
an interesting take on things.
Yeah, Daniel was saying that he got into Warcraft because of the Warcraft movie. So he thinks that like a lot of D&D people will be in it. Are you saying Matt
Totally.
Mercer isn't an A-list actor? I don't think he is. I think he's like top of the B-list.
Yeah, I don't know that he's like a household name. I mean, like in the community, he should.
Oh,
I'd say he's a household nerd name. He's a welcome.
Yeah, a nerd household
Whole
name.
nerd
but
name.
not-
You're talking about me?
he's a-
Yeah.
Not like Brad Pitt or something. Like everybody knows, Brad Pitt is like a household name.
Yeah, I think he's a nerd A-lister, but other than that, not so much.
finally feels
I mean,
complete.
It looks pretty. I can't get over the fact that like these are the actors in it.
Yeah.
I love it when they do fantasy and they're completely unknown people and
Oh,
they
yeah.
look
talking
like
Chris
they'd
Pine,
be in a
are we?
fantasy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I hate that I'm complaining that these people are too attractive.
I mean, like, you're not wrong. Like,
Just-
he doesn't
it
really
pulls
look like
me
he
out of
fits
it. I'm
in a
like-
way. You're
Well,
totally right. Like,
okay,
I
but
just
if
look
you're-
and I just see Chris Pine, you know?
Amy,
So-
your character is specifically hot. The one that Marin that you're playing right
Yeah, that's true. Every
That's
single
super
and the majority of
true.
people that play D&D are like, my character is so hot that every NPC notices.
now. Yeah, you're never just like,
mean, you're
my
not.
character
Never just
is like
regular.
pretty mid tier.
Right.
No one
just
ever
kind
described-
of whatever.
Yeah, that's so true.
He's a fighter, but kind of skinny fat.
Yeah, he's
Although I don't know that I would say that Eclipse is like super like attractive or anything. She just don't care. She just little. And never mind. Maybe I shouldn't talk about Eclipse because nobody here knows what Eclipse is.
oh
Oh my gosh, that's
well,
true.
we've mentioned Eclipse before. So.
Yeah, that was a tiefling wizard.
Yeah, okay, so this tiefling looks
Or
nothing
not
like
tiefling.
tiefling other
Tabaxi.
than just like
Tabaxi.
some hidden
She's a kid.
horns. Although she's super cute, whoever that actress is. She's
Yeah.
Hello,
She
friends.
wasn't.
So-
Hello, Jade.
Sophia,
Hello, Daniel.
Liz.
Hello, Asher. Good to see you guys.
Honor among thieves.
Sorry, I'm a little late.
Like
I'll
I'm so.
probably give it a try. But
Yeah,
I
no, I'll
just-
definitely end up watching it. I think
There's
I'm
something
so
about
hyped for
it.
the new Lord of the Rings series.
See,
They
that
like keep teasing
feels-
that I'm like, ooh,
That feels
I'm
right.
really excited about.
The
I don't
last
know
trailer
what it
looks pretty
is.
good, so...
So good. Yeah, and just the detail that they've put like into the costuming and the character design, like I have high
Money,
hopes.
money.
And I really, really, really hope that I'm not disappointed. I don't know. Like it looks really
I'm
good.
gonna be really sad if they butcher it, but I I have
be so
really high hopes.
I do
for
too. It
the-
looks so
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm at least gonna just, do some videos, some role plays of it, just because
Just
it
anyway,
looks so
even if
pretty.
it's bad.
Even if it's terrible.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't think it'll be terrible.
Yes, Daniel, I was about to say Andor, that trailer to drop today. It looks so good.
I am very hyped for Andor because I loved Rogue One.
Yeah.
And I just, very
It
hyped.
looks way better than any of the other shows they put out so far. Like, I don't know, just like more cinematic and somehow more grounded.
Yeah.
I just, I feel like with the main storyline, they just keep giving us more fan service than story.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I
For
just
sure.
feel like with Rogue One, they gave us
For
a lot
sure.
of story.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking with Andor, they know that they need to deliver with story.
Yeah,
And
I
so,
really hope
I
so.
hope so. I really
Yeah.
hope so.
Yeah, no, Andor looks really good. I hope I'm not disappointed with that. But yeah, lots of good shows coming up.
Yeah.
Between Lord of the Rings and
Yeah, it's a good time to be a nerd.
Oh my
good time
gosh.
to be a
I'm
nerd.
so
It is. I
excited.
always reflect on that. Like growing up, being a nerd, that was tough.
It was
It's like,
tough.
Yeah.
no,
You
but
had to
being
like
a nerd
hide
wasn't
being
cool
a nerd.
at the time.
No, it was
So
hard.
like, but now it's like everyone's a
I
nerd.
was just
It's
like,
great.
come to me, all the
It's
nerds, please.
wonderful. That's
Yes,
right.
welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to.
That's
She-Hulk.
right.
I don't know what to think about that one. I'm
are we
going to
talking
watch
about?
it.
Oh, She-Hulk.
I'm
I have
going
no
to-
idea.
I'm going to watch it, but I'm not exactly hyped for it. Maybe because it looks so. I don't know. Not the way that she looks. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I have no idea what to expect out of that.
I don't know what to expect.
I saw
I
the
hope that
trailer and I was
we-
like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
that was kind of my thinking too. Like, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm not thinking of it either way. I'm not like, wow, this will suck, or wow, this. I know it could be really cool because of what her job is in the comics, like a lawyer for the evil villains, I believe. Like she represents villains.
Oh,
As a
that's
lawyer?
interesting.
So
That's
it's
different.
I think that's what it is. I'm not sure.
She's a criminal defendant.
She's a criminal defense lawyer
Huh.
for evil
Interesting.
Or, yeah,
villains.
defense.
Oh.
So evil villains. Oh, yeah. So it's a really cool premise. So we will see.
Yeah, so there's a thunderstorm happening at one of our places. So if you hear like shaking or rustling, that's thunder happening.
It's distant.
We did it on purpose so that there's some good ambiance.
Ambiance. Yeah.
Ambiance.
Ambiance.
Yeah.
Ambiance.
Daniel says,
Speaking of which, I should open up Siren's Game.
Daniel says, nerds have it too easy. Back in my day, we had to walk uphill in the snowstorm both ways to play D&D.
Like
Back
kind
in
of
my
like
day.
I don't mean to be like super like hipster gatekeepy,
true,
but
though.
like but there's
Well, you
a
do have
feeling
the
of
beard.
like I do feel like nerddom has been like co-opted by pop culture at large in a sense, and it's like it used to mean something if you were into nerdy stuff, like in a
If you
sense
were,
like it well because it was a time when not many people were into that stuff. It
Because you
became
got
kind
made
a
fun
part
of
my,
it, so, like,
my
you really-
identity in a sense,
Yeah.
right? And so like
yeah, you had to
and
be
so-
like really all into it because if you
Yeah.
weren't, like,
Yeah.
you would give it up because
and
people
like
made fun
don't
of you.
get me wrong, I would not trade. Like I'm way happy that like nerds shit is
Yeah.
like super popular, and like I'm happy people are into it and realize that it's fun to have fun and be nerdy. But yeah, there is a feeling of like it's just kids these days don't understand, you know. A
I
little
know
bit.
exactly how you
A
feel.
little bit.
Yeah. I think back in the day, like even when I played video games, which is like so I don't know, it just feels weird to say where I'm like when I was younger, I played video games. But
But,
I
like-
remember specifically I played World of Warcraft and I had to like keep it a secret.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it was not common, and like
Yeah.
my friends
wasn't
called it
like-
World of Butt Crack.
Yeah, it wasn't like, ooh,
That was
you're
just
a
kind of
gamer
the level
girl?
of
Wow,
yeah,
it was
I know,
like,
it was
ew.
so cool.
Ew, you played that? Ugh. Like, it was a completely different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally different feel to it. Yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
guys or girls deriding you for playing video games, Amy?
I don't think I ever told any of my friends who are girls because I don't even know if they would know what that was. But I remember I told some guys and they were like, "Oh,
That's
I would
weird.
expect them to be way into that actually.
Yeah.
I just don't think that
a
they were-
girl that plays video games.
well, they weren't. They
They weren't nerds.
They weren't nerds though.
Oh, I see.
So
Yeah. Ooh,
It's
ooh.
kind of seen as a quirky aesthetic almost. That's a good way of thinking about it. Yeah. Now it's like
Yeah.
fun. It's like fun and
Yeah.
quirky to be a nerd.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
just like we had a whole generation that grew up on Harry Potter, and then we have the Marvel movies.
See,
Like
Harry
Yeah,
Potter
it's
was
just
like
Lord
the
of the Rings,
cool
Harry
nerdy,
Potter,
though, back in the
Marvel,
day.
Star Wars, like all that just being so mainstream. You know?
Yeah, it was cool to be into Harry Potter. I remember that. And I'm trying to think what else.
Nah, it was still nerdy to be into Harry Potter. At least in
maybe
my
the
high
Beginning,
school.
Maybe
at the
it was.
beginning, yeah.
Maybe I'm just like
it was
perceiving
like
it.
all through high school. It was still nerdy. Maybe I just okay. Well, I belonged to the nerdy group of friends anyway, so anything that I liked, everybody like the popular kids were like. So
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. I will just do a bit of this. Just toss it around.
we need a L'Oreal commercial.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, I had a
It does
very
look fantastic tonight.
Yeah.
I agree.
Feeling silky today.
So silky, yeah.
someone put that on a romance cover.
Honestly, oh my god,
Yeah.
it's like, oh my gosh, yeah,
Fabio.
it's like
Some
Fabio.
like cyber
Thank you. I
romance.
was trying to find the right
Cyber
name.
romance. Man in the machine.
Cyber Fabio.
Digital love.
Digital love.
Digital love.
Forbidden digital
Ah,
love.
speaking of cyber, I played Stray finally this
Oh,
week.
Oh
so
my
cute.
gosh, it looks
Isn't
so cute. Except I saw
love it.
I saw a scene, like a cutscene that actually made me really, really sad.
Oh,
I don't want to talk
Heartbreak.
about
Which-
it.
Yeah, the fall.
Wait.
Probably, yeah.
the fall.
That's right near the beginning.
That's in the very
That, like,
beginning,
kicks
so
off
it's
the
not
story.
really it's not really a spoiler.
So okay,
Yeah.
so you're not like
It's
attached
not.
to them yet. Okay,
No.
okay,
Well,
well, that's
like,
good.
it
I mean, you
I just
are,
saw it like out
because
of
it's a cat.
context. Yes.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
game like
You don't want
introduces
to
the
see
cats
it
as like a
fall.
little family or group of friend cats, and they're like cute, and then you
They're
do
so
like
cute.
a tiny little bit of prowling around, but then pretty much right away you fall into the
Yeah,
abyss.
yeah, it's like the first 5 minutes for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Well, that's good. At least
it's.
not,
I
like-
mean, it made me tear up a few times because
Yeah.
they had some sad moments, but
I haven't finished it yet, so
it's very cute.
it's pretty short
actually
though.
Yeah,
it's very
it does
short.
look like fun.
I played it with my husband. We did like back and forth, and then it took us 2 nights of
Yeah.
playing.
Yeah, that
which-
seems about
Yeah.
right. Like,
And I
after
can
sort of between 6 and 10 hours, depending on how
Yeah.
fast you're going through.
And
Yeah.
it's okay because it's so filled with just beautiful
right.
landscape.
Yeah,
They put so much work into it
Yeah,
that
the detail
I understand.
in
Yeah.
like the city.
And sometimes it's kind of nice to
Yeah.
actually have like shorter games that you feel like you can just kind of consume in
For
just like
sure.
a little bite size and not be like, okay,
Yeah.
well, if I start this is going to be my obsession for the next like several months.
right. Like,
You know, sometimes
Elden
it's
Ring
nice.
is cool and all, but like it's nice
Yeah.
that I can
Yeah.
look at Stray and be like, I can probably get this
Yeah.
done the next week or two if I
Yeah,
just
it's like-
spread it
it's
over
like
a
when
couple
you
nights
see-
and be done with it.
Yeah, it's like when you see an anime and there's like 400 episodes and you're like, okay, a lot of people love this, but that just feels like such a commitment. I can't, I don't
Yeah.
want to start because
Can't
it's
do it.
just so much, you know. Not to say that those are not good anime because there are some really good anime that have a lot of episodes, but it just
Yes.
seems a little overwhelming to start it.
Yeah, I'm never gonna watch One Piece.
Same.
Is that the
I-
one with like
I
1,000
kind of-
episodes or whatever?
That's one that like I think I would really enjoy it if I watched it, but it's just too many. It's just too
Yeah,
much.
my brother, his favorite. I think it's his favorite anime because he has a One Piece tattoo.
Ooh.
But every time I'm just like, yeah, I'll never watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I love
It's
you.
too much.
Love that you love that anime, but I'll never watch it.
Good for you, honey.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I found that someone made an abridged version of Naruto. Like they edited it down and cut out all the filler, and so
Oh my
now it's
God.
only down to like 200 hours. I think it's
Oh,
called.
that's positively
Only
manageable.
200 hours.
Yeah, I think it's like the Ocean Cut or something.
I actually saw a website that did that for Bleach, where it cuts out all of the filler in Bleach, and I was like, okay, that feels a little more manageable. Because some of the
Naruto doesn't-
fillers, some of the
Yeah.
fillers for Bleach are like 50 episodes, and it's actually like it's interesting, but it's just so different from the vibe of the rest of the show that like if you wanted to skip that, it would be okay. You'd still get
Yeah.
the idea of the story.
But you get the beach episodes. That's the
You don't get
important
the
question.
beach. Well,
Can't do it.
the filler
Can't do
cuts
it.
out the beach episodes.
Do you
Bleach
love
has
the
this
beach
really
episodes?
notorious one that like right in the middle of them like running into like the giant castle with like all of the bosses, and it's like super intense. They finally get in, and then the next episode is a beach episode, and you're like,
That's amazing.
Aw.
what?
That must be intentional though. That's just like
Well, I think it was like they just needed to wait for the
anime
manga.
Or manga, yeah.
oh, I see.
Yeah, they were stuck
Yeah.
waiting for the manga, so they were like, "What do we do?"
I love it when anime, like, they're self-aware about it and they make fun of themselves for
Yes.
doing a Bleach episode.
hmm
I've seen some that do that.
Yeah, that was kind of the Bleach one. In fact, at the end of that episode, they were like, they always do kind of like a preview of the next episode, and it had like the voiceover of the characters, and they were like, "What? What is this? Where are we? What is going on?" It was kind of fun.
So it was
Yeah.
very self-aware.
Yeah, it was very much like, "We know, we're sorry, we're gonna go to the beach."
Fun. Also, Ohaimi, I need you to write the rest of that now. We need to. Inquiring minds need to know.
Spoke the words she longed to hear. Roll for oh my gosh.
Nerdcore
Oh my
romance.
gosh. Okay, Nick, that's gonna be your first role play on your channel.
A new genre has spawned.
Oh my gosh.
Wearing only a mechanical keyboard.
Is that...
Very strategically positioned.
Do I hear, like, amazing
I'll need
rain
100%
right now?
mechanical keyboard though. You're hearing wind.
I'm hearing
Sirenscape.
some amazing rain sounds.
Oh,
Oh, that's
right.
Sirenscape?
Hmm.
I hear wind and
I was like,
Sirenscape.
why is that just, like, perfect rain sounds right now?
I don't know.
It's Sirenscape.
Wait, why do I not hear Sirenscape? Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. It was
Sirenscape
working for
hates
me
you.
last time. Oh no. Yeah, I don't hear anything. Sirenscape, I thought we were friends.
Okay. All right. Let me try to remember all the things that happened last time
I have to say,
as we
Kyle,
sit around the campfire.
but
It's only
because I
been a
came
week
in late,
and yet I
we're
somehow
in the wrong
forget.
spots with the labels. And
Oh yes.
I'm in Sage's spot.
Oh no.
We all have to move around.
We all must move.
Scooch, scooch.
Yes, Jade noticed.
Trying to catch up on the last Airbender because my friends have been pestering me to see it for years. And I mean,
Oh, same with Nick.
Same with Nick, except he hasn't
I mean,
watched it.
catch up. My
It's
friends
on
have been
Netflix
pestering me to
now.
watch it for years.
It's on Netflix. Hi, we're friends. Yes, that is us.
That's them.
See, okay, that's a good example though of a show that like it doesn't go on forever. It's 3 seasons. It feels like it's not like an overly
It's
massive
like somewhat
commitment.
manageable.
Yeah, it's a manageable amount.
so-
But it's enough to be a good story, but not so much that it like goes on forever and ever and ever.
I'm assuming we all saw that they're going to come out with, like, another Last Airbender, but it's them when they're grown up.
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Oh my
I'm
gosh!
yeah,
I
I know,
posted
I
it.
saw that.
I posted that on Twitter.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
they announced
Nick's
that.
favorite
Okay.
new thing.
I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh my gosh! I like literally like actually screamed. I
honestly
don't
was like,
fangirl
why
all
didn't
that
you guys
often,
do
but
this
I was,
in the first place?
I know. Oh my gosh! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Yes.
Yo, Amy, did we ask you about your
Yeah, you need to tell
experience?
us.
We talked about this.
Yeah,
at all? I know
I
Kyle wants
wanna-
to start the game.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we have to talk about this
I
because it's
don't
exciting.
know. I don't know what to say, really, other than I went there, and there's...
People here might not know where there is.
Okay, I went to LA. So let me start at the beginning. I was like,
Never, ever, ever, Daniel.
So I got this email from HBO, and they were like, "Hey, we invite you to the House of Dragon premiere." And I thought it actually was a fake. I thought it was they were trying to human traffic me or something like that. But it looked very legit.
But look at you.
It looked very legit, and there was a phone number, and they had their names and their information, and I looked them up on LinkedIn, and I actually even called them. It was 8 p.m. at night when I got this email, but I was like, I need to know now or I'll never be able to sleep. So I called this girl at 8 p.m., but thankfully she's working
Coast.
very late, and she's also West Coast. And she picked up right away, and we had like a short conversation, and and I was like, okay, this is very real. I spent an obscene amount of money to buy plane tickets to fly to LA last minute, because when they sent it, it was literally 2 weeks before the event. But it's because I was on like the last rung of invitations.
Filling up some seats, but you
filled
were
up some
on the
seats.
list. You were
But I was on the list.
But you were in a seat. That's all
I
that
was
matters.
in a
You were in
seat.
a seat.
And so yeah, I flew to LA, and I was only there for like a day before, and like then the next day was the day of the event, and the day before was me trying to find like shoes and things to wear for this event because I didn't have a lot of time, and I didn't know what to wear. I was freaking out. I was like, am I going to be overdressed? Am I going to be underdressed? I don't know. So I show up, and there's a red carpet for the talent, and then there's a separate entrance, like a separate red carpet for it was mostly like people who worked on the show that weren't like the talent, and like friends and family of the people that worked there on the show, as well as other influencers, but I only recognized like 3 of them. There was
But you did recognize some people.
I did recognize the Snitchery was there.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. She's like a
recognize the
cosplayer,
name, but-
Yeah.
and her friend Loie or Zoe or something.
Yeah.
She has a friend, and another person, I don't know her name, but she's on TikTok and she does food reviews. I was like, I don't know what you're doing here,
Oh.
but okay. But I recognize her.
Okay.
And nobody else I recognized. I knew that there were other influencers there though, because there were a lot of people that were like talking in groups that there were mostly older people there, which is
Oh,
how I
interesting.
knew that it was just a bunch of people that worked on the show. And like the younger people were the influencers.
Sure.
We gotta
And
get
we also
some-
didn't
some
know, nobody
young
was
blood in
talking to
here.
any, in my brain, I thought that this was just going to be like a market, like we would all be introducing ourselves and meeting each other, but everybody was so shy that nobody was talking to anybody except for the people that
Really?
knew each other already that worked on the
Right.
show
So
were in
they're
this
kinda like
giant
Yeah.
group
cliquey
together.
groups.
So it was like this group of people that knew each other, and then there was like the influencers on the outside not talking to each other.
Which is not what you'd expect of influencers.
Which is not what I
No.
expected. I was like, I
No.
expect that from me because I'm socially awkward. But I did not expect that from other people. So that was interesting. That was very interesting for me. So then we go inside, and there's this theater that's about the size of a regular movie theater. Again, in my brain, I imagined a large theater.
Yeah.
No, it is the size of one movie theater. Like
Interesting.
just one, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is crazy. But okay, so there's, in the theater, there's like the first 3 seats, and then basically I was the second row,
Dang.
and I was in the
Really?
middle.
Oh,
Like
wow.
I had
Primo.
Yeah.
primo seats, and I was like, I don't know who set me up like this, but I want to shake their hand.
Thank you.
Lady you called
I-
it.
Yeah.
I had literally front row seats. I think it's because I called her and I was like freaking out over the phone. I was like, "Oh my god, I love Gareth Earth! Ah, thank you so much!" I was like
She's
freaking
like,
out.
"All right,
Amazing.
let's do it,
She's
bro."
like,
So she was
okay.
like, "Wow, she must be a big
Enthusiasm
fan.
right
let's
here."
let's
Yeah.
put her right in the front." So then we watched the premiere, and it's very good. Well, the showrunner and the writer, they introduced it, and it was very just not very professional, and not in like a rude way, more of like, "Hey guys,
Just like
this
informal,
is-
yeah.
They didn't
this
really
is
have
our
much of
show,
anything prepared.
We did
we're
stuff.
really we
Sure.
did stuff. Like we're really proud
Dragons?
of it."
Yeah.
George R. R. Martin
Okay.
was gonna announce it, but he got COVID, so now we're announcing it,
Oh,
which is
that's
true.
right. Yeah.
Womp womp.
Which I was so upset because I could have been this close to George R. R.
Would have
Martin
been like 2 rows away.
because I was 2 rows away, people.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
like right there, like next to the stage.
How disappointing.
You could have smelled him not working on
I
his
could have
book.
smelled him.
I don't
But
wanna think- anyway,
whatever, it's okay, it's okay.
don't want to smell George.
Yeah, I mean, the writer and the showrunner, seeing them up close was also really cool, because I think that this show is going to get big. The writer this time is different than last time. I know a lot of people were like, "Oh, I'll never watch it because of Game of Thrones 7, like season 8 or season 7," and I was just like, dude, it's different writers, and they work with George R. R. Martin, which they didn't last time, which is why it went to heck.
That's so important. Yeah.
And the first episode was amazing. It was traditional Game of Thrones with a lot of gore and a little bit of sex. So that was awkward.
Because you were sitting next to your
Next
mom.
to your mom.
I was sitting next to my mom and people I don't know.
Yeah.
So it was very awkward to be in a movie theater watching a scene like that. But thankfully it only lasted like 2 to 3 minutes, but it was Matt. Why can't I remember it? It's because I'm excited. I can't remember names.
Former Doctor Who.
Former Doctor Who.
Matt Smith.
Matt Smith. It was with Matt Smith in it. And he, by the way, was like, you know how like it's with movie theaters, there's the front part and then there's the back part?
Mhm.
He was standing, like, because they all came in,
Yeah.
like, at the end.
Oh my
And
gosh.
he was standing in the center part, like, just standing, watching.
Oh, wow.
And so I was just, like, thinking
Just a couple
about,
rows
like,
back from you, kind of thing.
you know, how
Oh my
awkward that is.
gosh.
Like, if it was awkward for me to watch it, just imagine how awkward it was for him to be there.
Because he's like,
Because
maybe,
he's just like,
maybe it was a stunt double. I don't know.
he might have. He
CG'd
might
his
have.
face on there.
All I know is I know what Matt Smith's butt looks like.
And how do you rate it?
Amazing.
It was okay.
Oh,
was
right.
okay.
You should have just.
Oh, you've
right in
just
the middle
made
of
an
it, like,
enemy
at the
of
worst
Matt.
Listen,
moment,
my
just turn
husband-
around, just give him the thumbs up.
I should have really.
Like-
And my husband has a really great butt, so when I saw Matt Smith, I was like, it's okay. I don't know.
I've seen better.
I've seen
All
better.
right, we'll also link Amy's husband's butt in the description.
You guys can judge. You know.
It was okay. I know. Don't show Matt
It's
Smith.
okay. Amy
That I said that.
2022.
Someone
And
tweeted at
then
him.
after they showed the first episode, they showed like a little preview of the season, and it looks amazing. The first episode even got some tears out of me. Like
Wow.
there were some they were
Really?
it was good. I liked it. I think that it's
Hitting
gonna
hard,
get big.
yeah.
I think it's gonna get big, just like
Awesome.
Game of Thrones did.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just me.
Yeah.
But after that, we were ushered, because we were at the Museum of Academy Arts, LA Museum of Academy Arts, something like that.
Mhm.
And there's like several, I mean, it's a huge building. And we took like, it felt like 7 elevators, but I think it was only 4 elevators up to the very top. And there was just like this pretty small room, in my opinion. And they packed us all into it. It was
Wow.
so tight. And it was like
Unlike
there was
Matt
meat.
Smith's butt.
Yeah. It was,
She didn't say it
I mean,
wasn't. She said it was pretty good.
I didn't say
Said
it
it was
was
okay.
okay.
It was okay. Yeah.
And it's this giant just room where they pushed a bunch of us, because this is the after party. And there was like a DJ there, but nobody was dancing because it was such a small space. Like you had like
You just be
no
bumping
room
into
to
each
dance.
other. I'd be like, I'm on
Yeah.
We
it.
would be bumping into each other. And there was like a bar in the center where you could get like free drinks. And then there was like a cheese board, which was literally the prettiest cheese board I've ever seen in my whole life. And I almost took a picture of it, but I didn't want to out the fact that I wasn't supposed to be there.
You weren't like high class.
Yeah,
Oh, yes,
I didn't want to be like, everybody move, I need to take a picture of this
My
cheese
private
board.
chef prepares a cheese board like this for me every
Yeah.
morning.
Every day, yes.
Yeah.
This
was
is the
like,
afternoon cheese.
Oh my gosh. It was so freaking beautiful and well laid out. I was like, is this how rich people live? Because please. Yes.
Where do I sign?
Where do
I
I
love it.
sign up? And then there were people walking around with hors d'oeuvres,
Oh
but I
my.
was too nervous to eat, because when I'm nervous, I can't eat.
Oh.
Oh.
So you didn't have any.
Yeah, I didn't have any.
Oh.
Oh.
But it's because it was a lot of people packed into a room, and when you have social anxiety, it's just like, ugh.
Yeah,
For
that's
sure.
a lot.
I would have been nervous. I might have
Yeah,
also.
I was so
that
nervous.
hurt me.
And then again, there was just like a bunch of people that knew each other. It was, and then to make things even more hard for me, the actors were there.
Oh my
Like all the
gosh.
actors were there.
Ooh,
I
this
saw
is
like
Smith's
a
butt
bunch.
right there.
Matt Smith. I was in line to get drinks from the bar, and Matt Smith was like right. He was like a few
Oh my
people
God.
next to me, and I kept going like.
Do I say something?
But he was
Oh my
talking with
gosh.
his friends or something like that, so he didn't notice me just like gawking. And
probably
then
Honestly, it probably doesn't even phase him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's
oh
quite
god,
used to
I'm
it.
sure he's so used to it.
I bet he's a chill dude too.
And then I saw, I think that her name is. I think her name is Helen Mirren. Was there?
Helen Mirren.
Yeah, I think she.
Mirren?
She was. Wait, Helen Mirren. Yes, she was there.
Oh my god.
And
Wait, really?
and she was there, and
Is she in the
she
show?
was
As
literally
A-list
right
as
behind
you
me.
get.
Does she
was
play the
literally-
throne?
No, she doesn't play anything. She doesn't play anything.
She
She,
just got
was
invited
right
to
behind
Paris.
me in the cheese line. My mom doesn't know anything about celebrities. She doesn't know anything, and I'm over here recognizing every single celebrity. And Helen Mirren is right behind me in the cheese line, and because my mom's picking up cheese. You know, and I can't eat. So I'm sitting there awkwardly, and I'm like looking over, and Helen Mirren sees me looking at her, and she knows that I notice her.
Well, of course.
She knows that I noticed her.
She's not
but
exactly a
she
non-recognizable
gave me
celebrity.
she gave me this smile. She's so short, by the way. She's so short. She gave me this smile, like I know you know, but I just gave her like a little
That's amazing.
like a smile back, and then I
Oh
like
my
walked
gosh.
away. And my mom was
God.
like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And then we went to the bathroom.
You're like hyperventilated.
I hyperventilating because I
Oh
just
my
saw
gosh.
Helen Mirren.
Oh my gosh. I would have had a freaking heart attack. I love her so much.
I hope
I've
no
never
one's
been
trying to
so-
sleep to this stream.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I've never been
You
so
deserve to be excited about this.
Yes.
aware of my body when there's a A-list actor behind you,
Oh
and you're
my
just like
gosh.
standing there like, how do I
my
stand?
God.
How do you
Oh
stand
God.
normal?
What do I do with my hands?
do?
What do I
my
do with
hands?
these? What? Oh my gosh, I would freak.
And then we went to
hell
the
out.
bathroom, and the actress who plays the older version of Renara was washing her hands while I was waiting for my mom to get out of the bathroom. And again, I did this thing where I look over, I notice it's her. She did not look happy. She looked like she did not want to be there. She looked very like, I'm forced to be here. She didn't notice me looking, or maybe she did and she just didn't like recognize,
Wanna
say
acknowledge
anything,
it, yeah.
acknowledge it. And I just like because she looked like she was so not into it, I kind of like, looked down at my hands, and I was just like, boop, boop,
Pretend
boop.
you
And
don't recognize.
again, my mom walks up and she's like, "You okay, honey?" Because she knows I have anxiety, so she's like, trying to check up on me and see if I'm okay. She needs to see like, oh, do we need to go to like a quieter place? Like, do we need to go? So she's checking up on me, but it was so awkward because the actress is right there, and she's like, "Are you okay, honey?" And it's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm acting awkward because there's a freaking actress right there.
Right.
Because they tell you in the email, like, no selfies, which pretty much I took it to mean, like, don't bother the actors.
The actors,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean you can't talk to them, but I just took it as, like
no
this is their
pestering,
time. Yeah, this is
Yeah,
their time to have
totally.
fun. Like, don't bother them.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I saw, basically, I noticed all, I didn't have anything to do because I wasn't talking to anybody. So I was just looking around, noticing all these actors. So that was fun. And eventually we just kept walking around the room a bunch of times. And there was like a little photo area where you could take a photo with a dragon egg. And then eventually I was like, okay, I need to go because my feet hurt because I'm wearing heels.
Yeah.
And it was still so much fun, even though I didn't talk to anyone because I have horrible social anxiety. But other influencers were also not talking to each other. So,
There you go.
There you go.
yeah,
They'll
it
talk
was
to all
so
their fans
much
later.
fun. But also, I felt
Just intense. Yeah.
it was also intense. I felt like, wow, people can tell I'm not supposed to be
Oh
here.
my gosh. I cannot believe that Helen Mirren was like right behind you in the cheese
Yeah,
line.
that's crazy.
I know. Oh my gosh. She was so cute. She had like, these little round glasses on.
She's amazing.
Hmm.
Seriously. I love her.
She must know
She's an
somebody.
icon.
And she was like there to support them. Otherwise, I'm like,
Maybe.
I was like, why is she here?
I mean, like, I feel like if she calls and says, like, hey, I want to be at this premiere,
probably has,
like,
like, a standing
everyone
invitation
will,
to
like,
every premiere in
bend
Hollywood.
over backwards. Yeah.
Absolutely. She
Like,
honestly
this is Helen's chair. Don't sit in
probably
Helen's
showed
chair.
up for the cheese line.
Maybe.
Maybe she was just as blown away by that
This-
display.
maybe
Because
she was.
My mom
Yes.
loves cheese, and she had a bunch of the cheese from the cheese board, and she said it was the best goat cheese she's ever had in her life.
Wow, there you go.
So-
Ooh.
So maybe Helen was just like, oh, I don't have anything to do for the evening. I'm just going to go get some nice cheese. I know
very
that
good
there's this
cheese.
premiere thing going on, so let's just go and get some cheese.
I
and
think
we'll
we're
see.
underselling how much Helen Mirren loves Game of Thrones.
Maybe.
Like,
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe she's just a huge
Maybe.
fan.
Yeah.
Maybe,
don't know.
maybe she really
Maybe
is just
she
like a huge
cameos in
fan.
this series.
Maybe
or
she's a
something.
total
Might,
nerd.
she literally might cameo, and we just don't know it yet.
Oh my
And
gosh, that
they're-
would be amazing.
or maybe
just like to be watching an episode and on just like walks Helen Mirren and Angel's just like,
or maybe
what are
she
you doing here?
like
Like,
helped
amazing.
direct something, or she like produced something. I don't know.
Maybe.
You know, she's a talented woman.
Right. And I mean, a
Yeah.
lot of actors are also producers, so maybe she's
Exactly. So who
on the-
really knows?
Who
Oh,
really knows?
I think it was
the
so.
exec team.
Another way that you could point out an influencer. They were inviting people that they knew were fans of Game of Thrones. So there were a bunch of smaller like podcasts people, a smaller like more commentary channels that went. And some of them wore like jeans and a button down, and I was like, okay, you didn't even bother to look up
You
what
didn't even
evening chic
try,
was.
yeah.
And then there were some that were so overdressed that I was like, oh, you are also an influencer. Yeah.
Funny.
But it was a lot of fun, and I actually met the girl that invited me. And
Oh.
I got to hug her and
And you're
thank
like,
her
"Thank you
a
so much.
million
Hook me
times.
up. Another one of these. Hook me up.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that in front, because she was like in front of her other interns friends, I guess. And I didn't want to be like, hey, every single one of you, remember, invite me to anything nerdy. Yeah.
ASMR. Hand out your business.
Amy K ASMR.
I'll bribe you somehow. here's a 20.
Yeah.
Their interns, they'd probably go for it.
I almost brought a present for her just in case I saw her, but
That
then
would
I
be so
forgot that.
thoughtful.
I was like, I won't see her. But then I ended up seeing her, and I felt so angry at myself for not bringing the present that I brought.
Aw.
Ah,
Present was you, Amy.
And your enthusiasm.
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I was very excited. I actually had to contain myself during the showing because they were, as a Game of Thrones fan, they know that the fans are watching, so they threw things in. So they would show like parts of King's Landing. This isn't a spoiler. It's set in King's Landing, obviously, because that's where the Iron Throne is. But at the end of Game of Thrones, the dragons burn down part of the city, and they show this shot of the city that burned down. In the very beginning of this episode,
Okay.
they show the same area that had been burnt down, but in its entirety, lively,
Cool.
hustling and bustling. And it was just like a and then they said a few lines that everyone was like and I was like
Yeah.
but yeah, I had to contain myself because other
'Cause
people were not like reacting like me. I was like
Look at the thing that they did. It's the thing from the thing. Oh my gosh.
yeah, because at some
That's so
point
cool.
they said the name of the book that it is based off of, and I was like, oh, they said the thing! They said the thing!
Did you have any, or do you have any restrictions on what you're allowed to say about the premiere, or are you allowed to just say whatever?
They just said like no spoilers, just like, oh, please don't spoil it for other people. But obviously I did have a friend that was like, give me spoilers.
Tell me everything.
But
Tell
I
me
did,
everything.
because I could tell you what happens, but at the same time, you could actually just look it up on the internet because the
Sure,
book
yeah.
has already
Yeah,
been
yeah.
written. So
Yeah,
you already
true.
know what happens. It's how they deliver it,
Right.
really.
That's for sure.
So I really wouldn't be spoiling anything unless I was like, I recorded it, here, like watch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know.
And they didn't say anything like you have to only say nice things about this or anything like that. You
No,
didn't have to sign any.
No, I didn't have to sign a single thing.
Nice.
They didn't pay me to be there. In fact, I paid
fair.
so much money
To
to
be
get
there.
there
That's true.
Yeah.
that
That's true.
I'm in the negative on that one, but it was worth it. So yeah, they didn't pay me nothing,
Yeah,
and
that's good that
they
they just
didn't
like
tell
whatever.
me-
I don't know. Do your thing.
yeah, they
Yeah.
just said, I hope you guys love it, and that was it, and
Cool.
I did.
Good. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing the story.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking because yeah.
I wanted to know. I wanted to hear all
Me
about
too.
it.
Yes.
I'm
Absolutely.
glad. It sounds like it was
Yeah.
a pretty memorable experience.
It was absolutely memorable, and I hope that I get to do it again at some point. I felt so sad my husband couldn't come because
Yeah.
Yeah.
work. You can't
Yep.
get off work, less than 2 weeks notice. So,
Yeah.
but thankfully my mom could.
That's cute. I bet you
Yeah.
she will all remember that forever too.
Yeah,
That's probably
for
really
real.
cool.
Oh, yeah.
Like my famous daughter.
yeah.
I got to go to a premiere.
That's how she's being on Facebook actually,
That's
and I'm like, Mom, I'm not famous.
Ish.
There was,
Famous-ish.
yeah, in a way, yeah. There was a point where she was like, "Is there somebody we could ask around here to take our picture?" And I was like, "Mom, no," because there was like Snitchery and her friend,
How
and then
about
like
that
a
man with
couple
the okay
other
butt?
people. Yeah, yeah. And there was like other people that looked important. She's like, "What if we ask this nice man?" I'm like, "No,
my
they could be
gosh.
important." So yeah.
Although I don't know if I was now okay, obviously like I don't actually have anything to pull on from this, but I feel like if I was like super important and famous and someone just casually came up and been like, "Hey, can you take my picture?" I would be like, "Yeah,
Of
that's
course.
so normal. Sure."
Yeah, that's so normal.
Maybe
Then
not.
they'd be
I
like,
don't know.
"Wait,
Maybe not.
Of you guys? Okay, yeah, sure, I guess."
Oh, you want to take a
Yeah.
picture with
Out
me?
of-
You want me to take one of you? Oh, yeah, no, totally, yeah, totally. Of
Hello,
course,
Mom.
obviously.
You know I directed this, right?
Yeah, see, I
Glad
didn't.
you're enjoying the experience.
I'm a cinematographer. I'm the right person to.
It's like, oh, perfect. I know exactly how to
Oh
do
my
this.
gosh.
Yeah.
Although I
It
would have
was-
honestly, I would have paid to like have your mom, like I would have paid to see your mom like walk up just to Helen Mirren and be like, "Hi, could you
She
take a
would.
picture of me and my daughter?"
Sure.
No, like
not
my
know.
mom, because she was being good because I asked her to, but she is one of those people that could walk up to literally anybody. She will walk up to anybody and start a conversation.
You should have
And
just
she
let her
never
loose.
meets a
Just let her
stranger.
loose, let her go.
I
Oh
know,
my
I should have
gosh.
let her
Make
loose.
some connections for
Would have been
you.
amazing.
But she's, it would have been so
Could have starred in the
freaking
next Helen Mirren movie.
embarrassing.
No, I feel so much empathy for you, Amy. Like my dad is the
No.
same way.
My
Like
dad
I had
was
to
the same
reel
way
her
too.
in.
Yeah,
I had to be
honestly.
like, Mom, no, because I'd be like,
Yeah,
I'd be like,
Dad.
in the very beginning, every single time I noticed either like someone who I knew was important or was like one of the actors, I would say like, "Hey, that's," and she would look over and be like, "Who? Which one? Do you want to go say hi to them?"
That man right there? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I'd be like, "Mom, no!"
Oh my gosh. That would have been my dad too.
And I would
Let's
lie.
go say hi. Let's go meet him. Why are we here if we're not going to talk to him? Let's go talk to him.
Yes. And when I
Dad.
first recognized Matt Smith, she was like, "Oh, do you want to go over and talk to him?" And I was like, "Oh, no. I'm not even that big of a fan. Like, I'm just pointing it out. I'm just pointing him out."
He's kind of a big deal, that's all.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a big deal.
Even though I was just like, I was like
Matt Smith.
glancing, and apparently my mom, she knows that my sister is a huge Doctor Who fan, and apparently my mom was just like staring him down the whole time. She was like, yeah, he was wearing a really weird gold chain. I didn't really like, his outfit, and I was like, what? How do you know that? She was like, oh yeah, I was looking at him the whole time.
Oh my god.
I was trying to get his eye, I was trying to like get eye contact, but he wouldn't budge. I was like, Mom!
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
Yeah, she's too much.
Too
man.
extra. Can't
Yeah,
do this.
but she was perfect to bring because I needed someone to help balance out like my social anxiety and
Totally.
the fact that she has zero social anxiety. So it balances out. So
Yeah.
anytime I would start to get really anxious about something, she'd be like, "Hey, this is awesome. This is great. Like, we're doing great. Like, this is so cool. This is amazing."
Aw,
And it would
that's
help
so
me to be like,
sweet.
"Yeah, actually, this is great. This is fine. This is perfect." Like, yeah, so.
That's great.
Did she grow
had
up
a-
in a small town?
She grew up in Washington,
Mm.
near Seattle.
The entire.
Trying to think of how to. I don't want to say like the town, but
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fine.
north of Seattle, like the suburbs north of Seattle.
Okay, but back then it was probably a lot smaller.
A lot smaller. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Not the city, but the suburbs.
Yeah, because I feel like people who grow up in small towns are like way more friendly and like don't have social anxiety in comparison to like people who grow up in cities.
Which is crazy because
Interesting.
I grew up in a small town.
I was gonna say I grew up in a small town too.
Oh,
I was-
maybe I'm
I
completely
think-
wrong.
I think well, my small town
Those
was
are
like
my
super
bonds.
judgy of everything, and so you feel like you can't like
Maybe.
actually say anything unless you're like a major sports star. Nobody cares about you. So
It's so weird. My mom grew up being bullied her whole life.
Oh.
Or maybe that's just how she made it seem like to me.
Or maybe this is just her way of
maybe
rebelling against
Reclaiming.
that.
she just
Yeah,
remembered
reclaiming,
it.
exactly.
Oh yeah, I was bullied, or because she
Yeah.
had like short hair and it was like curly, so people like made fun of her for that. And I feel like that just really scarred her, and maybe that's every time she talks about high school, she's like, "Oh, I was bullied," but maybe I don't know. Other than that, maybe she was fine. I don't know how she did it. I don't know how she grew up to have zero social anxiety.
Maybe
Maybe
that
she
will be you one
does
day
and
too.
hides it because she's a mom.
Maybe.
I mean,
So,
that's possible.
last time, as we sit around the campfire,
Time. Last of the dragon. I mean,
and
Oh,
Desert
sorry.
Nights. Thank you for the story, Amy.
I
Like
will
said,
be. I will be
I invited you.
quiet now. I'm sorry.
Yelling.
I will turn your guys' decibels from -7 all the way to 0.
That's dangerous.
Okay. That is very
Very
dangerous.
dangerous.
Just
No,
don't
it's
get
a
me.
D&D
Just don't
stream.
get me excited,
A
please. Just
relaxing
don't get me
D&D
excited.
stream at that.
We never get excited. What?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So last time, we had so much went down. We had a
Yeah, it was busy.
yelling, a quiet yelling fight
Oh, yeah.
between Dune and Frank.
Frank.
In which, during that time, Marin and Intari sold a taxidermy to Kieran. What else happened?
By the way, I tweeted about it. If anybody wants to retweet the tweet,
yes.
just in
Tweet,
case.
twiddle, twiddle,
Want
tweet.
to let your people know.
Okay.
So yes, there is no Twitter around the fire.
No tweeting.
Desert Twitter.
Yes, it's birds in the thunderstorms, and they are tweeting. Okay, yes, you talked to the vulgar queen, the queen who represents the people, and she gave you tasks. Dune's task was to get people who he knew from other countries who may want to fight for the Raudrin. Marin's task, yes, was to get her father on board. And Intari's task was to get the witch people of the desert on board.
Yes.
And so,
I feel like we have
And
our
we each
work
got
cut
those
out for us.
boxes, the like enchanted boxes
yeah, we
that
have-
we couldn't open.
Goods, which I
Yeah.
can bribe people with. But we don't know
Well,
what's
we
in
think
them.
so. Yeah, we don't know what's in them.
And then we also have this quest to go learn about my puzzle
The Sphinx.
artifact from a sphinx in the purple desert.
In the desert. So
And-
much going on.
let me look up how many days left until the end of the Raudrin. I think it is 88 days left.
88
We
days.
got some time. We got some time.
And yes, we left off, and you guys are in Dune's apartment, and it is nighttime because you have just pulled off your selling of the Kieran and are at his apartment.
Right.
Right. I'm just writing down what I actually have to do here. The allies to save the Aurorian.
Okay, so we divvied up the money already from that sale. Oh yeah, that's right, because we're your guys. That's where we ended, because
You know my guys.
we're some of your guys now. One of Dune's guys.
Okay.
So someone's mic is
Okay, I was gonna say.
Oh, that
this.
might be mine. 1 second. Let me see. Sometimes my connection here is a little funky.
okay. It stopped.
Okay. Well, I adjusted it, hopefully. It's my XLR cables are starting to go for some reason.
Yeah,
So
and I can
sometimes
hear
if it gets
myself
bumped.
kind of echo a little bit.
Can you
Oh,
still?
you're always hearing that echo, aren't you?
Is it better now? I turned my headphones down.
Trying to retweet the
The twiddle twiddle.
twat.
Echo. Yeah, now it's better.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That must have been me again. Sorry.
It's all
It's
good.
all good. Yeah, so Marin is interested in something. I can hear the echo still. I think it might be Nick.
Really? You guys sound pretty quiet in my earbuds, and they're like
I don't.
EMs. So
I don't-
they don't
Maybe-
make much sound.
It's in your head.
Maybe it's in your
yeah.
head.
I'm going crazy, guys.
Wait,
I
can
mean,
they,
you do have to play like 600
Can they hear
characters.
an echo though?
Yeah, guys, when I speak, can you
Guys hear
hear
an echo.
a faint echo?
Anybody?
I hear nothing.
Oh,
I
Jaime
get
gets
an
no
echo.
echo. Okay.
Just Kyle.
I am going insane.
Fair.
Sweet.
This
Okay.
is the start of the
We're
split.
100% gaslighting you.
Everyone is gaslighting me at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are at Toon's apartment.
Are
Alright.
we gonna sleep? I think.
Yeah, well, usually we travel by night, so we could strike out today, this evening, if you would like. But I suppose a more important question is, where are we striking out to? We have many goals here ahead of us. They may not all take us to the same place, but I do
Weren't
feel
we
like...
thinking about going to the purple sand place with the worms?
Certainly, I would be in favor of doing that. Yes, I would like to find out more about this artifact, of course, but also I do believe the mongrel folk call those regions their home, and although they are somewhat terrifying, they could be useful allies in the fight for the Aurorian.
They certainly could. Many of
Okay.
them are very good fighters.
And some of your desert family? We'll see them along the way.
Yeah, we probably will.
Right.
You sound unhappy about this. Is there a reason you do not wish to see more of your kind?
Well, I guess it's kind of a long story.
We have time.
Do we? Okay. My mother she's in the plains of Purple Dust. That's actually where Bedrolbador is from as well, like her kind of family, her clan.
Oh, well, it would be delightful to meet your mother.
Oh, I'd love to see Bedrolbador again. She's
And
so
Bedrolbador.
amazing.
And she probably wants to read your journal that you've been writing so diligently every day.
This is true. I have written a lot for Bedrolbador. Well, I'm not sure if she'll be there. She might still be with, my
Oh,
tribe in the
right.
Rauren,
Right.
but you could meet the rest of her family, which would be super fun. Great, yeah. You would love them.
Marin, is there a way for you to commune with your family wherever we may go?
Wherever they might be.
Ooh, I would just pick up a shell phone and give them a call, but that's not really how it works. I could travel back home and speak to my family, but they're not really going to be much help. And my father, he might be able to help, but unfortunately, he's away on a business trip. And I'm never sure when he'll return.
Well, I suppose we'll leave that for you to figure out, but hopefully you can make some progress on it while we travel to the plains of Purple Dust.
Yeah, sure, maybe. I'll figure out how to contact him on the way.
Very well, it is settled. That being said, I feel like, we had quite a bit of excitement today. I am fairly tired. On the other hand, I feel like maybe it is best if we leave town soon. just...
This is true. We
Perhaps.
don't want to have to travel during the day. I don't think
I
that
was
we have
more
a
thinking Frank knows where I live, and we did not leave on good terms. But let us take a vote. I say we leave tonight. Itari?
Yeah, we
Oh,
could-
but we just spent all day doing all sorts of things.
Well, it is, partially through the night, so we wouldn't be traveling for very, very long, but we could at least get a start and then, make camp once.
Yes,
sun
we will
comes
sleep
up.
in the day, and also we are on a bit of a timer of sorts. The
We
end of the
are.
world and all that, we probably
That's
should
fine.
not dally.
Yeah,
I do
and if we
have
have to wait
my-
a whole day to leave, then,
I do have my necklace that I could just sleep in, so.
Yes. So, do we have a means of transportation?
I don't think we did that.
Oh.
Dune, do you have a camel guy that could get us camels in the middle of the night?
Well, you know, I have many friends. I suppose I could call in some favors. You might not be very happy to hear from me in the middle of the night, but I see what I can do. Does anyone remember? I completely forget the name of the camel guy that we talked to the first time.
Did we?
You hear a knock on your door.
Oh.
Quick,
Oh,
hide the chests.
Boxes, yeah.
Yes, quickly move these aside. I will go and exit the door and try to stall so whoever they are does not
What
come
if it's
in.
Frank? Do you want one of us to come with you?
If it's Frank, I will. Alright.
Okay.
Okay,
never mind.
I go.
You got this.
Okay. I go to open the door.
Okay. Before you see two faces that you remember. A very, very, very tanned, buff young boy.
Oh no. Oh no.
And behind him are three camels. One is the most camely camel that's ever cameled.
Platonic ideal of a camel.
One has demonic red eyes, and the other has a scar along its face.
It's our camel.
Oh my goodness. Jafar, you brought our camels back to us.
What a turn of fate.
This is incredible.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
He bows.
Marin runs over and gives him a big hug.
Cute.
Thank you. I completely forget if I use a voice for him.
Yeah, I don't remember. He sounded like.
Yeah.
Okay. He's just going to talk like a more high-pitched Kyle.
Okay.
By any chance, is Morge with him?
Yeah. Is he alone?
I was actually going to say, standing behind the camels is Morgiana.
I go to pet my camel in. Oh.
Marin jumps in. Shoo! Get away from the camel! This is Paimon! Get away from Paimon!
She walks around the camels and towards oh gosh, what's his name?
Jafar?
Jafar, yes. And she wraps herself around his arm, and they're cuddling next to each other.
Marin stares daggers.
Great.
How dare you!
She looks at him and pulls him
Tainting
closer.
Jafar.
I feel like we should talk. Would you like to come in? I will put on some tea for
Are
you.
you sure you want her in your house? Maybe we should talk out here.
Only hospitality. Just come in. Just keep your eyes open.
Oh yeah. And Tari's gonna be like staring Morge down like the whole time. Like she's not getting out of my sight.
I need to busy myself bustling in the kitchen, making a pot of tea.
They come in, and you
Putting
hit
out
the
some-
boxes, right?
Some little
Yes,
cakes.
we hit the boxes.
Yes, we put them in the back room.
Okay.
It is so wonderful to see you two. How have you been these past weeks?
Yeah, I've been good. I feel like my head's been a little weird feeling.
Forge.
Yes, I know that feeling. As a little aside here, how much do they lost some memory, right?
They lost it, but we got our memory back because we were cleansed in the fire temple place. So they probably wouldn't have their memory back.
Did
I
they
don't
come
think-
with us to Amy's parents' place?
I think
They
so,
got
because they were stealing
sent back.
silverware.
Yeah, because they
Right, they got
Yeah.
us. That's right.
I don't
And
think they
Yeah.
remember the temple, even.
Oh, really?
I
can't
think
remember
because
what
they.
we-
I think we had the like old
We
lady.
sent them back early.
Yeah, the old lady on the island sent them directly back.
Because they're trying to steal silverware. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just
can't
didn't
remember how
want them
much we
there.
removed.
Well, yeah, because
we
they got
decided-
mind wiped twice. Once the lady was like, "Oh, you forget this island," and you guys were like, "Wait!" They forget the entire thing.
Did we say that? I think I remember. Didn't we say that they would remember getting picked up by a giant rock
Yeah.
and dropped?
Yeah.
So they must have at least remembered something about the island, or else they wouldn't remember that they were there to be picked up by a giant rock.
Well,
But I don't
how about
remember why.
they remember that there was supposed to be like a temple, but maybe they got there and then got picked up by the rock?
Yeah, or maybe
like
like
maybe
it
we
was
never
just
made it to
too
the
many
temple.
of actual
Yeah.
ruins, and there wasn't like anything actually.
So yes. Tell me, I feel like we got a little bit separated on our adventure there. What is the last thing you remember about our adventure, Jafar and Morge?
Oh, yes, well, we were going to the Meteor Rift crater, but we never got there because of that giant rock that lives there. It's
Oh
big.
yes,
Ah,
yes,
that
a
was just
terrifying
so
bird.
frustrating.
It plucked us right up off
Yeah.
the shore and it dropped us. Well, where
Yeah.
did it drop you?
Near Durable, actually, we just
Oh.
swam to the shore.
How convenient, right near Darabal. Yes, we got dropped very far away. It was a long journey. As a matter of fact, we have only just returned to Solonon. But we are glad to be back. Well, I am so glad to see the two of you safe.
Ah, yeah. Thank you so much for our camels.
Yes, this is amazing. I
It's
never
too bad our
expected to-
meeting is going to be so short because we're already leaving again.
Yeah, we were
yes,
just
yeah.
heading out of town.
And what have you two been up to here? Since you got dropped off by the giant bird.
Oh, just getting to know each other. And Morge is looking very suspiciously at you all. She goes, yeah, actually, I've noticed there are some gaps in my memory that don't make sense.
Well, you should probably get that checked out.
I was hoping
Yes.
you could help me.
Sometimes the desert sun can do strange things to the mind, you know?
Especially the trauma of being picked up by that bird, it's-
Yes, a very
That
fearful
can
event.
really, yeah,
no
that
doubt.
can really mess
Probably
with your
dropped you
mind.
on your head.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
What are you
And-
missing? Like, what is this, like, information that you need so bad?
There's a few days gone because you guys remember that she got there before you did. And so
Right, with all of
she doesn't
her-
remember her crew going out there. So,
Who remembers taking her crew?
does she? You guys were in control of the mind wipe, essentially, so you get to control what she
Yeah, this is a
remembered.
little awkward. She must remember the temple though, because otherwise she would not remember us, because we met her.
In the
Yeah.
temple.
Okay. So then
Well,
she
we met
would
her
have
before.
told Jafar about the
Did we
temple.
meet?
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
'Cause
but
we-
we met her. Yeah, that's right. We met her with Rich
Episode
Alexander,
1.
But
Yeah.
but
Maybe the temple is just fuzzy for her. We'll just say she knows the temple, but it's just fuzzy.
yes. So you recall the island, yes, and
Vaguely.
vaguely, and ruins in the island atop which a great bird nested.
Is that why my crew is missing?
Oh, so you must not remember how traumatized you were after making a big mistake and getting your whole crew just slaughtered.
She pulls out a knife.
Oh no! No bloodshed in my home. Everybody just settle down. Yes, Morge. I am very sorry you do not remember, but the rock made short work of your crew. This could perhaps be why you do not have strong memories from around them. Perhaps it was too traumatizing, and your mind is suppressing them. They all died to a man, except for you. As a matter of fact, perhaps you would have died too had we not come along when we did.
You probably certainly would have.
Whatever.
Just saying.
She puts her knife away. We're staying here, and she walks off into your bedroom.
Oh, staying here?
Hold on. We're actually leaving, so no.
There's yes. As a matter of fact, we were just about to head out the door. We have a long journey ahead of us. Perhaps you would like to come along?
Don't.
I don't want them to stay here. I can't have to.
Just tell them to leave then.
Well,
You don't have to invite them.
It just seems like the hospitable thing to do. They did bring our camels.
It's a rather inhospitable thing for her to just assume that she can stay at your house, don't you think?
Or you are welcome to stay here in Solonon too, just not here in my abode. But, Yeah, I'm sure you have many things to do. You're very busy. Probably taking care of other camels. Anyway, we're just leaving.
Oh. Yeah, Jafar thinks for a bit. Well, that puts me in a weird position because I don't have a camel to get back.
Right, you brought
wait,
our
so-
camels all the way here with the intention of staying here? Or
Forever? Or did you even have any plan past bringing the camels here? Didn't you have several days to come up with a plan?
or weeks?
Frankly, guys, I've just been following Morge.
Oh,
See, that was your first
great. That's a
problem.
great relationship right there, yeah.
Why did Morge... what caused you to seek us out in the first place, Morge? I mean,
That's
I very
true.
much appreciate you bringing the
Oh,
camels.
well,
and how
I
did you know
mentioned
where I
bringing the
live?
camels back.
Oh, well.
Well, I asked around. All these guys know who you are doing.
Fair. Yeah, that is fair.
He has a lot of guys, yeah.
I have a lot of guys. And sorry, you brought the camels because?
Oh, because they're yours, and I thought you would need them.
Well, that is true.
That is
That is
Actually,
very
very
fortuitous.
true.
We do, in
Yes.
fact, need them
We do.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
But... Okay. Okay, let's, could you, two just, lovebirds, give us one moment? We just have to consult, figure out our plans.
Okay, he walks
What are
into
we
the
gonna do?
bedroom.
We can't bring them with us.
Well, I mean, you know,
Are they like 15 years old?
I don't know. Maybe, like, I'm not sure. I'm a very bad judge of human age. But, we could use their help, you know. Like, they
Like
are
what?
somewhat capable.
What kind of... Marge is gonna stab us at our sleep.
That's the
Can't
thing.
take care
Like,
of
yes,
the
maybe
camels
Morge,
and-
maybe Morge is a good fighter, but we can't trust her. We're going to
Remember
be
the one
looking
time
over
that
our
she
shoulders
fought
the
with us
entire
and then
time.
didn't fight the whole time?
Right, and she was just looting the tables and things while we were trying
Yes.
not to die.
She wasn't helping at all.
Why do you think she came then? What do you think she's looking for here?
Information from us, and we didn't give
Yeah.
it to her. I think she was just trying to figure out what happened to her crew.
I mean, Jafar, I would take Jafar with us because he was a really good helper.
I don't think Jafar is going to leave without Marge.
exactly.
Okay, so do we have like an anti-love potion? It's just teenage hormones. He'll get over her.
Let me share my spells. I don't think I have anything.
I mean, I can offer them money for bringing us the camels, and we can just see them on their way. Just say
Yeah,
goodbye.
I mean, we could give them enough money to get a camel to go back to Darabal.
I suppose if we must, yes. But on
Yeah,
the other
that's
hand,
fine.
you know what they say: keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. With Morge in our party, we would at
Not
least know
in
what she was
this
up to.
situation.
Very well then, I see that my opinion is unpopular here. One other thing that I noticed was very strange. When we mentioned the name Morge, when we were speaking to the Vulgar Queen, she took note. There was a look that
What?
transpired between her and her lackeys,
There was.
and that makes me
Really?
nervous.
So do you think the Vulgar Queen knows Morgiana?
I think they might try to find her.
Or perhaps
Because
they already did.
maybe they have, yeah. If she's in the city, it's
Wait,
possible
what?
that the Vulgar Queen knows.
Perhaps Morge is here under directions from the Vulgar Queen. Perhaps to keep an eye on
Well, she
us,
said she
but
wanted to
for-
stay with you. Well, she wanted to stay here, but they didn't say anything about wanting to come with us.
I suppose we could ask them what it is they want. Maybe they do not even want to come with us. Maybe this whole awkward situation is avoided.
Okay, let's just ask them what their plans are for the next few days. Like, what their week looks like, maybe.
Yeah, that's a very good
Okay,
idea.
let's go ask.
Jafar and Morge, I don't want to walk in there because I don't know what you're up to right now. But We would like to have a quick conversation with you. Just trying to plan out the next few days, you know?
Oh, yeah, totally. Of course. What can I help you with?
So you wanted to stay here for the night? I think that's what you meant.
Oh, yeah, is that what we meant? And he looks at Morge. She nods.
So then, what are you doing after that?
Yes.
Okay,
You don't
so
have any plans at all?
Things to do or see in Solomon is such a great big city, you know?
Yes.
Morge knows. She grew up here, but...
What do you recommend? Morge asks.
Oh, well, I know some delightful restaurants, some wonderful places to eat. There's some very good entertainment to be had over at the fighting pits if you're into that sort of thing.
you should go to the fighting pits. I think they're looking for a villain.
Maren.
They are.
You could actually, surprise everybody.
Yeah.
Or
She
Go ahead.
she stares daggers at you, Marion, like she really wants to kill you, but she's also thinking about this idea as like an actual idea.
Because I bet people would really bet against you because just your size or whatever. But you're a very
That's
capable
true. They
fighter.
might underestimate you, and
Exactly.
you do have a claim
You
to
could
fame.
make. You could.
Yeah.
Well,
light the
anyway,
coin.
we gave you that as an option. So you know that we are leaving, and so you were just thinking of freeloading here in Dune's apartment for a few days? Is that what this was going to be, or?
No, I wouldn't want to free. I would help you out with anything that you want. I don't. That was just Morge's idea.
I would. This isn't even my home, and I would be completely fine with you staying here. I'm talking about Morge. What was her plan? Freeloading?
Yeah, we brought you those camels, so.
Yes, well, we are, of course, willing to compensate you fairly for returning our camels to us and for taking care of them these past several weeks. It's very, very kind of you. Above and beyond what I expected. And I also must warn you, where we are traveling next is a very, very dangerous place. It's not the place for young folk like yourself.
They never said they wanted to come, Dune. Don't mention it.
I'm just letting them know that if they
Don't
thought it
challenge
entered their
her.
mind, then they would reconsider.
Yeah, you're
That's
probably
all.
just making her want to come, Dune.
Anyway,
Anyway,
the
it's
fighting
boring.
pits, yes.
It's really boring. Yeah.
We can help pay your way back to wherever you're from.
Yes, we will compensate you very fairly for the return of our camels. Yes.
Morge holds out her hand.
Oh.
I need to
okay.
see proof of you getting your butt out of here first.
Why don't we pay you outside the door?
Also,
Yeah.
can I give her like a look over, like make sure she didn't like pick up anything while she was in the bedroom or something like that?
Yeah, roll investigation.
All right. Did that roll? Did not roll. I did.
Yeah, then.
23. Okay.
Oh, I did. Okay. Just didn't hear it.
Yeah. With that investigation, what did you have in that room?
If it was my bedroom, I'd probably have, my robes and stuff like that in a closet, some kind of accessories and trinkets, probably a jewelry box. I don't know. Some combs for brushing myself, some very inlaid combs.
Yeah, you hear a little tiny bit of jingling from her when she moves.
And I hate to say, but I do believe that Morgiana is already taking advantage of my hospitality here. Much.
What? What do you mean, dude?
Can't help but notice a very characteristic dingle dingle in your pocket. I have a little bell toy that is very near and dear to me from when I was just a wee kitten. Just play around with it, And well, I would recognize that sound anywhere. On top of which, I can smell it on you. So, if you would be so kind as to turn out your pockets.
Jafar,
She pulled out her knife.
you don't need to be with a woman like this. You're such a good, just a nice boy, and you're growing up to be, you're gonna be such a nice man, and you don't need to be with a woman like this.
Also, Morge, if you really wanted to get paid for all of this, then maybe you shouldn't have stolen from us first. What makes you think that we're going to pay you now?
Yeah, you
Sorry,
kleptomaniac.
girl. Yeah.
She-
you need to
she-
get that back first.
Everyone roll initiative.
Marin's been waiting for this one.
All right. Where are our tokens?
Oh yes, I will.
Naughty score.
Oh, shoot, where's our tokens?
I have
I-
face
I-
melting potions now,
Get you
Morge.
guys' tokens. Uno segundo. Where's the last place you guys would have fought?
Yeah, as everyone lunges towards each other. No blood on the carpets. No blood on the carpets.
Getting
We
you
fought the
guys from
fire things, the creatures in the desert.
Okay. We're gonna say that we're here. I did not create a map for Dune's
Dune's
apartment.
home. Ah, too bad.
We're gonna say that this is Morgiana.
Oh wait, is
Rude is with
is
you.
Harud with us?
Yes,
Yeah, so
and in
he
fact,
can-
he just leveled up. Instead of the class he was before, he's now a fighter 1, bard 1,
Nice, nice.
as per your guys'
Oh, I did promise that I would introduce him to a guy here.
Yeah, you're theater guy.
Hmm.
Okay.
To watch two grown people attack a 15-year-old girl. I mean, she kind
She
of deserves
drew a
it.
knife. She drew a knife and she stole
She
from you.
did. Yeah, she shot first, in a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I need to look up Morge's class. I was not planning on this happening in any way, shape.
Oh.
And yet, here we are.
And
I
yet
guess I
here
should
we
roll my
are.
initiative.
Roll initiative. Yeah, I feel like Marin and Antari have both been waiting for this.
Even though she is 15, she is a child.
Yeah, but,
But
I think
she's
we
like
already
hardened, and she's
Exactly. She grew up on the
She is.
streets.
Yeah.
And she drew a knife on
she
us.
drew a knife on us
In
It's
my
her
home.
versus us. In your
Pretty
home.
rude.
in
That
your
is-
home
After
that she
he
stole
my
from.
stuff.
Yeah. She's very much in the wrong here. Bitch.
Well, maybe this can be a lesson for her.
Oh, I forgot. I always forget to undo your previous stuff. So Nick, you got a 23?
No, I rolled 13 for initiative.
13. Oh, okay.
Oh,
The 23
yeah.
was his investigation. Roll.
Yeah, that was my investigation roll.
Yeah.
And Marin, you got a 9.
A 9.
And Intari, you got
19.
19. Whoa. Okay, and then this guy got a 15. And we'll say he got a 5. All right. So we're descending. All right. As she lunges at Marin with her knife. Intari, it's your go.
Okay, I'm gonna very quickly draw my scimitar, and I don't want to like really hurt her, but I do want to kind of slash at her and just try to kind of stop her in her
Deter her?
tracks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bother.
mostly deter. Yeah, no, I do
Try
want to
and
use my.
restrain
No,
her.
no. Atari wouldn't try to restrain her. We're still using a weapon.
We're gonna murder a child.
16.
16. Her.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah, that hits. What are you doing? Oh, you're with your scimitar.
Yeah.
Right.
Again, I don't want to like. Probably just like kind of slashing at her arm, or like even just kind of putting it in front of her,
Trying
like
to
in
deflect
between
her
her and
dagger that's
Marin.
going for
Yeah,
Marin.
yeah.
All right. Do you have anything
don't
else on
wanna-
that turn?
I think I'm gonna hold off on my face melting potion for now. We'll see how she does. I don't want to really hurt her, but I am gonna like, I'll do that, and then I'll say like, you really want to try this, girl?
and then it's her turn. And I'm going to say that you guys are in such close quarters that like opportunity attacks aren't really going to be a thing.
Okay.
So she's going to attack Marin now. And
Come at me. Little squirt.
first one is a nat 20.
She crits.
With her scimitar comes at you and towards
Scimitar
your
or
belly.
dagger?
I guess I said she pulled her dagger. She does have a scimitar at her side. Yeah, so
Okay.
the first one will be her dagger. You got lucky. So you take. Oh, oops. You take 6 damage from that.
Okay.
And she'll slash you. This time she pulls out her scimitar and in one swift motion makes an attack with that.
Jeez.
And that'll be. Does a 12 hit?
What would?
Armor class.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
It'd be
12
10.
hits.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no. We need to get some armor, y'all.
Not Mary getting beat up by a child.
Oh, oops.
How the turn.
You take 8
Oh,
damage,
Holy shamoly.
and then
She's going for murder.
she slashes again with her scimitar. Down at
What?
What?
Oh,
What?
excuse you.
She's 15 years old.
20,
20.
which deals 6 damage.
Oh my
There.
god. Are you
How
standing, Mary?
dare you talk to me this way?
Girl,
Dune, it's your
this is
turn.
not going to end well. Okay.
No, no. Okay. Intari is regretting not using one of her
Carpets are very
potions.
expensive. No bleeding on the carpets.
Oh, there's blue blood all over.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's a blue greenish blood or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Am I up next? Alright. I'm gonna withdraw my Dragon Tooth Dagger. And I'm gonna go for her. Because this
is for the
shit just got serious.
Yeah, seriously.
You do not attack my friend in my house.
After stealing from us.
After stealing. Alright. Alright, let's see what is up here. Oh god, that was a lot. Hold on, no, that was a sneak attack. That shouldn't have been what it was.
Oh, but I mean, she is flanked, so you can do
guess that's
16
true.
damage.
Do I want to murder her?
She
We
looks
don't know.
pretty healthy.
After 16 damage? Alright, fine. We'll do it. We'll take that roll. Wait, do I get a chance to... Alright, I can expend the charge.
Do you want to?
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay. 11. She just barely. You see her falling asleep, and her knife stabs herself a little bit, and she wakes back up.
Oh, man.
Marin, it's your turn. You've just had this hormonal pubescent girl tear you to shreds.
Jafar, you do not have to get involved.
Oh gosh, no.
I shout at him.
He is, well, just it's shocked.
Shocked.
Marin,
Need
it's
to
your
make
go.
sure that this doesn't hit other people. Nope, not using that one. Okay, let's see. Does this hit other people? Okay, I'm gonna use Chaos Bolt.
Can I take like a bonus action to like shout at her or something?
Sure. Before.
I want to say, Mort, it does not have to end like this. We are the only people who can fill in those gaps in your memory. If you come after us, you will never find the answer.
So there are gaps, you fucking asshole.
Marin is gonna scream at Dune, and then she's gonna say, "It's already over!"
Damn.
And I'm also going to use a spell slot I think it's twin to spell, where I can use a second of the same one.
Oh my god, you're gonna incinerate
With
this
the
girl.
twin spell, can you
Or
target
is
the
it-
same person?
You cast a spell that targets only one creature that doesn't have a range of self. You can spend a number of sorcery points to target a second creature in range. What about empowered spell? To reroll a number of dice up to your charisma modifier. You must use.
Yeah, you could re-roll 3 of them, the 1, the 2, and the 2.
If you really want
Going for
to
it.
go for it.
So, well, it says reroll a number of the dice. How would it? I don't know why I'm not seeing it. So I rolled a 6, and where are my rolls?
Yeah, I don't
6
know.
and 4. Down at the
I don't
bottom.
see the damage.
So underneath your roll of 22, you have that 4 and that 6. If you hover on them, you can see what the die rolls were. So the 6 was a
6. Oh, and then rolling 2d8, 2. So that
Yeah.
one I could re-roll.
yeah,
So I just roll again. Let's.
yeah. You could roll 2
So just roll 2. Yeah, 2d8.
Okay. Okay, let's do that.
We go murder this child.
R//R
/R
/R.
/
/5. So
Wow, that did
No.
you've dealt 11 damage to her.
Well, better than nothing.
She still looks really good. How is Marin looking?
You don't gotta worry about me.
Okay.
Can I like, do I get a sense that like her doing okay is just because she's like street hardened, or is there like something weird going on here?
She's not like okay, roll in perception. Yeah, roll perception.
Perception.
Yeah,
At 20.
Ooh.
She is so street hardened. There's nothing supernatural about her. It's just she's incredibly badass.
Right.
And
She's tougher than she looks. Do not give her an inch.
I guess so. I'm regretting not using one of my potions. I won't make that mistake twice.
so you guys have seen Harud along your trip practicing his minstreling, practicing his presentation and his show, and
Absolutely, every night around the campfire.
every night around the campfire. And he pulls out his elven flute and he plays a little ditty, and he's like, "But Marin, I do worry about you." And he casts Cure Wounds on you.
Thank you. I have about half. I had about half health left.
Oof.
And so his spellcasting modifier is 2. Okay. So you heal for 6.
Yay!
Better than nothing.
Thank you. Thank you, Harudi.
It's up to you, dog.
In Tari.
I feel like
Okay.
his face melting time.
Yeah. Well, I gotta hit with my scimitar first. So we will slash again, and this time we're not just going for the arm. We're going like, nah, this girl.
Oh boy.
Oh, except I crit fail.
Oh no.
Never mind.
Oh no.
You have a bonus
But
action though.
but I do have my bonus action, so we are gonna use Bewitching Strike and
Boy.
hit her. Okay, hold on. It's been a while.
Yeah, actually, that's just an extra attack.
An extra attack. Okay. Do I have a thing here for rolling that? I forget. Or did I just roll it?
I think in the past we've just rolled it as a +4, same as whatever your scimitar strike is.
Okay, I'll just do my scimitar again then, if that's okay.
Yeah, and then it'll be a 1d4 damage.
Oh, dang.
Okay,
Okay, so
so
that
it's a-
hit.
Yeah,
And
it's
then
a
1d4.
2d4 now because it was
2d4.
Nat 20. Yeah, great.
Okay, so that's 6 damage.
Of what element?
We're gonna do acid.
You're just really like melting people.
Acid.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
God.
into this face melting.
Yeah, you guys smell burning hair as the acid corrodes, creating like
Acid on my carpets.
a bald spot on their head. The acid drips down onto the fine imported carpet, leaving.
I'll pay you back, dude. This is worth it.
This was my mother's carpet. I don't even know my mother. Never mind. That's totally bullshit.
Okay, so for her first attack, she's going to try to grapple you, Marin. Make an athletics check.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh, nice roll.
She got a
Oh, that was a DM roll. Shit.
She just tackles you to the ground, and she's on top of you like an older sister bullying her younger sister.
Boy.
And
Yeah. Wow.
she's gonna throw her weapons to the side and just start punching you while she says, "Tell me what you know about my memories."
Whoa.
Oh, dang.
And so the first attack is gonna be a 14, which will deal 2 damage. And then the second attack is a 21, which also deals 2 damage.
Oof.
And she's crying now. Tell me what you know.
Oh, hey, I should roll my d6 to see if my dagger gets its charge back, because that can happen, right?
Oh, yes.
On a
Yeah.
5 or
Also,
6.
from last session, all of you have DM inspiration. I didn't mention that before, but like the whole thing with Frank was so good.
It was so
It's really good.
It was so much fun. Okay. Toggle inspiration.
My dagger doesn't get its charge back.
You can use inspiration on this. All GM roll that you can if you want.
We'll try it. So just let me re-roll it? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. Definitely not.
Inspiration.
Inspiration gone. No inspiration here. Not feeling inspired.
But it is Dune's turn.
All right. I'm gonna try and grapple her off of Marin. Can I do that?
Yeah. Roll
I'm
athletics.
not very strong. This is not gonna go well, but roll athletics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
15.
12.
Nice.
Yeah. You.
Okay,
alright.
okay,
You
good.
grapple her off of Marin.
Okay, I'm trying to pull her off, and I'm just gonna try and restrain her.
Okay.
Could I try and?
You have your claws. Oh.
Intimidate? No, I don't. Well, Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try and pacify her. Say, look, just calm down. Nobody has to die here. If you calm down, we will tell you what you want to know.
Roll persuasion.
Okay.
Oh, that was almost the
Can I actually
19.
see what I roll a 6. Oh, dang it! Critical failure.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You should have just told me to begin with.
Dang.
Maybe you shouldn't be a bitch.
Marin, it's your turn.
I'm gonna use Chaos Bolt again.
Okay.
While I'm restraining her, she's gonna blast her.
Is that
I mean,
okay?
it's
It won't-
it's not good. It doesn't. It just hits one person.
Okay.
I think because it's magical, it should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Not bad. 24.
24.
That hits.
That's a lot of damage.
8 plus 6.
14.
Oh, and then the damage is either 5 or 3. Let's see. Let's see here. So it's either lightning or fire damage. Let's go with lightning. Let's shock her.
Okay. And you see that she's not doing that well. She has a bald spot. She has this little bit of like lightning scarring. Her fists are bloody.
She's crying too.
She's crying.
Marin's gonna take a moment.
Savor this moment.
Savor this.
She's gonna be like, "Stop now, or this is how you die."
Intimidation, right?
Yeah, roll intimidation.
Oh,
With advantage.
With
Oh.
advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's still
Oh, I'll just roll again and we'll
You
take
are scary. That's very intimidating.
25.
You're
very
scarier than I thought you
intimidated. I mean,
I
she
think-
is in rough shape.
I think
so.
Marin maybe like when she gets angry, 'cause she's like a fish, sort of. Her scales kind of puff out,
Puff out.
and her eyes
I was
sort
hoping
of
maybe
little
got some like,
bit.
magical
start
aura
to
or something.
have like a red sheen, you know. I think she just turns into this like ugly fish sort of thing. And so I think that she just looks really scary.
Oh dang.
Okay. It'll be Harud's turn, but Harud is feeling really bad for this girl. Harud is a softie.
I guess we never met her really, so.
Yeah, Haru
Or
didn't
as far as he
put up with
knows,
her.
a teenager just came in, and now we're just trying to murder her.
Yeah, brutally beating this teenager. Although she's brutally beating.
She
She
did kind of fuck up Marin.
did
Yeah.
fuck Marin up a little
And
bit.
she did
went
drop-
guns ablazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
She
Harud,
did drop them. She did drop them.
yeah, is just gonna stand back and walk to the corner and be like, "What the fuck?"
Harud is questioning his life choices here, being with us.
And that's Harud's turn.
Okay.
Intari.
Okay. So she's intimidated. What does that mean?
Well, actually, I'm gonna say Jafar is finally gonna do something.
Far.
He's gonna try to push you off of her, Dune.
Okay. He's a pretty strong boy.
Yeah, I'll say he has a +3, I guess.
Alright, athletics check.
Yeah, athletics. Got a 20.
I literally can't beat that. Alright. Okay. I guess.
He pushes you off and then he throws himself on top of her.
Oh.
No, Jafar, no, you don't have to do this.
No, you don't even know her.
Step aside, Jafar.
Intari, it's your turn.
Ow.
Look, we will tell you to what you want to know. Nobody has to die here.
Yeah. Okay. Intari is going to... She's gonna sheath her scimitar. She's gonna put it away.
Sorry, that's me. My bad.
Time to take your insulin.
Yeah, it's just letting me know it's going low here. It's all good.
Yeah, she's actually gonna sheath her scimitar and try to just get them to stop. And just, I mean, if Morge is looking pretty rough, then, you know, she doesn't actually want to kill her, probably, if she's willing to stop. So, yeah, Antari's just gonna sheath her weapon and say, look, this doesn't have to go any further. We will tell you, we will explain everything, just please stop. It's time to
Okay.
be done.
Persuasion, DC 10.
Okay. Gah.
God, we're not. Well, we
Dang
have, I guess a couple of good rolls, but
Yeah.
On her turn, she's gonna get up and pull not Harud, what's the name? Jafar. Pull Jafar with her as she tries to leave. Are you guys gonna take opportunity attacks?
She's trying to leave.
still has
Trying
my
to
shit
leave.
in your pocket.
Oh, I'm definitely going to.
Yeah. I'll take an
try
opportunity
and
attack.
stop her. Yeah.
You better veto burst in.
Marin, if she can, is going to use Mage Hand to like. No, it's not strong, is it? I can't like keep the door closed.
No, it's only 10 pounds.
Yeah, it's only 10 pounds. Then no, not that. Intari can go first.
Okay, Intari, I don't know where we are in the room, but Intari's gonna like move around so that like she's kind of behind them so she doesn't hit Jafar, and then take out her scimitar again. And hit poor March again.
Alright, roll scimitar attack.
17.
That'll hit.
Okay, so that's 3 damage.
Alright, and that's all you get with a reaction.
Okay.
So for Marin, it has to be a weapon attack. You can't do a spell, because I don't think you have the Warcaster feat.
Can she just use her fists or something?
Yeah, you can use your fist.
She's going to wind up and give her a good slap across the face if she can.
Yeah. This makes some sense.
Yeah.
Alright.
Where's
I feel good.
Roll
Where
attack with
is-
strength.
strength? How do you roll an attack with strength?
You can just roll strength, like you can hit
Just
on
roll
Yeah,
strength.
you
hit
could
strength.
just hit strength, yeah.
Yeah, the word strength.
Cool. Marin's not very strong, but she's just using a slap, so.
Decent.
Oh, I think 15 hits. Yeah, 15 hits. What is your strength? 0? Okay, that does 1 damage.
It was more about sending the message.
Emotional damage.
It was
though.
more about the message. yeah.
Emotional damage.
It was the emotional damage, yeah.
So Marge gets to the door, turns around and is like, "You should have told me from the beginning. Don't gaslight people." And then she leaves, and you see
just let her leave?
Jafar behind her going like, "I'm so sorry." You just pulled out the door.
Well, at
I'll pay
least
for
he-
the damages.
Oh gosh.
I mean, like, I didn't make an opportunity attack, but like,
Would
Dune's
do
not
that?
gonna murder someone over this.
I mean, I don't want to murder her, but I feel like it just feels incomplete. It doesn't feel
Yeah.
right. It feels wrong.
To be continued, perhaps.
Maybe. Gaslight gatekeep girl boss. Seriously.
Dune
Well,
sighs deeply, sits down. Well, I suppose we have our camels back at least.
we do have our camels. Technically,
Unless
we
they
didn't have to
took
pay
our-
them.
Took our camels. Did they take our camels?
You hear the 3 distinct camel noises outside.
Yay. Camel noises. That would have taken a while to like get them. Probably. I mean, we probably like tied them up before we came inside. So.
We did not have to pay them, but I will miss my dingle ball. And
If she
My
wanted
carpet
to be
is
paid,
ruined.
then maybe she shouldn't have sliced me open.
Yeah, maybe she shouldn't have stolen and then gotten defensive and gotten angry and done all of the Morge things that she just did.
that
Are
girl
you
has a
sure
lot
that the
to
ball
learn.
didn't fall out of her pocket when she was getting slapped around?
Yeah, maybe
I
we should look
heard her
around.
pocket dingling as she left.
Aw.
Sorry, Dune.
Yeah, which is okay.
I'm sorry about your carpet.
There are more carpets.
For some
will
reason,
find
I don't
another.
feel that sorry about the carpet. Flashback to Intari almost dying from a carpet.
Oh. Yeah.
There are more carpets. At
Well,
least we all came
I
out
mean-
safe, yes?
Yeah,
It's
Marin,
better
how
this
are
way
you?
anyway, because we wouldn't have to tell her what happened.
That's true. I'm gonna take out my healing salve and give it to Marin.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let's see, 2d4 plus 2, because we're not 6th level, right? We're 5th level.
We're first level.
Okay.
Biscuits, welcome.
Okay.
Welcome.
Welcome. Yeah, Harud will also say, "I'm not worried about your carpet either," and he'll cast Mending on your carpet.
Aww.
Oh.
Look at
Yay.
that.
Oh,
Good as
sorry.
new.
Okay.
Beautiful,
that was-
Harut. Where did you
Oh
learn
wow. Does it
Look at
heal
that.
10?
It healed 10.
Oh my
was-
gosh.
2d4 plus 2, and
Thank you.
You're welcome. It was a good use of
Wow,
energy.
this is a really great salve.
Yeah.
Very
I
good
mean,
at this.
Yeah, I live in the desert. I know things. Yeah.
Oh,
You're welcome.
thank you.
Well, I sure hope I don't see her again. Although I would like to yell at her a little bit more.
Something tells me that that's not over, but I don't
I
know that
think
there's
you're
anything
right.
else that's going to happen tonight with her.
No, I do not think she'll be back tonight. But we better watch our backs.
Yes.
She is not done with this. And she knows that we are the only people who can tell her what is missing from her mind.
For all
Perhaps we
she
should have
knows,
told
we don't
her.
have any memory either.
And maybe we were bluffing just to get her to stop.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe Jafar will be able to calm her down.
I mean, really,
Seriously.
none of us remember what happened after the temple, so.
Right.
right, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Totally. It's all just a big
Right.
blur. Yeah.
Yes, it's a strange temple.
So strange. So, really, there's nothing we could have told her anyway.
Well, about the events inside the temple, yes. Anyhow. it
Oh,
does not
yeah,
matter.
yeah.
But,
Well, shall we head off, I guess?
that was more
Yes.
eventful than I expected. And
Yeah.
in light of these events, I feel perhaps I should find someone to keep an eye on my residence while we are away. Someone to house sit.
Yeah,
That's
Just
not
that's
a
a
bad
really good
idea.
idea.
Yeah.
I know a guy. He'd probably be willing to.
A house sitting guy.
Yes.
Or maybe one of the same guys from where we got Harud.
I was more thinking like, I don't know, maybe some of my street contacts.
Yeah,
maybe
you
someone
might-
who doesn't
probably
normally
have a
have a
neighbor.
residence.
Yeah, that's
you know,
true.
that would
Just a
want
neighbor.
somewhere to stay.
You might have a neighbor
true.
with like
That I
with a
trust.
son or something that you know really well from just living in the area. I don't know.
Perhaps.
Or daughter or whatever. I
Sure.
don't know.
Sure.
Old lady neighbor that's really good about
I wouldn't
checking
want to
up on
like subject an old lady neighbor to maybe getting stabbed by Morge during a home invasion.
Oh,
That's true.
I think it's gotta be someone who can take care of themselves.
Stab an old woman.
Oh, you think?
I mean,
As
I
she
wouldn't put it past her.
it would depend on the circumstances, but I feel like if the old lady was in Dune's home, yeah, it wouldn't be good. Although, who knows? Maybe the old ladies of Solanon can,
Can fend for themselves.
You never, you never
In light
know.
of this, I think perhaps we should spend the night here, recover from the excitement, and set off later in the day tomorrow. We will be traveling through some of the heat, but we will slowly work into a nighttime schedule.
Yeah, we could go, I mean, kind of late afternoon.
Yes,
So
that will
it
give me
doesn't
time
waste
to
the
find
whole day.
somebody to watch the home when I'm away, and for us to, he looks pointedly at Marin, recover from tonight's excitement.
Yeah.
It would be nice to sleep this off.
And maybe we could even find someone to kind of keep an eye out for Morge in the city, because I doubt that she's just going to leave the city.
I have contacts
Yeah.
on the streets. She will stand out. People do know her, I would wager.
And she's going to need to recover too.
Okay, well, I'm going to retire for the night, and in the morning we will deal with what we must.
Okay.
My home is your home. Help yourselves to whatever I have. Okay.
All right, you all. Oh,
Can
what do you mean?
Marin read a chapter from the book if it's prepared? If not, she might be just so tired.
Super tired.
Yeah, I'll give the text to you. I'll put it in Discord, and Marin can read it out loud.
Okay.
If I typed it up super quick, so if there's anything that like doesn't make sense, just let me know.
Okay.
All right, it's in the Discord chat.
Okay. All right, let's see. I widened the hole between my room and Apiera's. Is that how you pronounce it? I guess whatever.
Sure.
However Marin reads it is how it's pronounced. So now we've been able to hang out with each other. It's been wonderful. Oh, there's a ton of hearts on the page. Okay. Interesting. Next one here. Last night, me and Apiera threw a little mixer for some of the infected ladies and my buddies, who I know are not snitches. It was a blast. I mentioned that Apiera is teaching me some of the knowledge that only women are allowed to know. The more devious of the men were intrigued. And now she's going to start a little tutoring session each day after the men get back from work. Unfortunately, she only has about 4 days before the priestesses get to her cell block. But we're going to make the best of it. And this is where Marin falls asleep.
Spicy. Okay, Antari is gonna take, just before she goes to sleep, we're gonna write down our quests of the day. We have a lot to write about.
Lots of stuff happened today.
Yeah, meeting the Vulgar Queen and their amazing selling prowesses, and you know, Antari's like,
then
I'm in the
the
wrong
tussle with
profession. Yeah. And then
yeah.
the tussle with the evil villain Morge. Morge is definitely the villain of the story in Antari's journal. Absolutely, it is Morge. Like, Army who? No, Morge. Morge is the big bad. So she's just gonna scribble down a little bit of that. And then go to sleep.
I love it. Roll performance to see how
Ooh,
titillating it is.
okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to
Oh,
make
dang, seven.
today's events sexy. And I don't know. It's not a particularly sexy day.
Yeah.
No,
A
you
for
know
effort.
who's. No, we. Not necessarily sexy, but we have the scene with Frank, and I like really, really talked down Frank and how awful he was. And then when Dune walks in, it's like this big entrance. So not necessarily sexy, but just like a big, like heroic, like Frank, like yeah. So that was the. So you don't always need the sexy to be like all like
Sure.
big and dramatic. You can also just have a good moment.
A good adventure.
A little more
Yes,
here.
a good
Got it.
adventure. Very heroic, like sticking up for himself, kind of, yeah.
Aww.
Character development moment.
Exactly. And Antari was proud of Dune for, like, sticking up for himself a little bit there, so.
Dune had a big day.
He did. We all had a big day.
Dune's big day.
Dune's big day.
Dune's big day.
Little storybook, little picture book.
Aww.
Aww.
I need a picture book of this now.
Dune's
So the sun rises across the desert. You hear the gentle sloshing of the moat that is next to Dune's house, and some chickens caw in the distance, or whatever chickens make. Make it cluck, yes.
Crow.
Rooster sounds.
Rooster crows.
And yeah, I didn't play those kid games enough. The cow goes moo.
Who knows what sounds I make?
Who knows? No one knows. Scientific mystery. And you guys are awake.
All right. Okay, I have a couple of points of business to take care of here. I will see if I can find some people to keep an eye out for Morge, and also find someone to keep an eye on my home. I don't know what you two would like to do in the meantime, but perhaps, is there somewhere that like, if we're heading out into Plains of Purple Dust, is there things that we could take to trade with people out there?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Antari's people? Or the mongrel
Yeah,
folk?
or the mongrel folk, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, in terms of things from Solanon, like the mongrel folk, yeah, they want goods. They want the same goods that everyone else wants. They want food and spices.
Basic stuff, food, spices, houseware, pottery, maybe, things like that.
Textiles.
Yeah.
Textiles, yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
the,
textiles.
the city fineries are what they go
from
for.
Dude Guy's Rope.
From the rope guy.
Yeah,
from the
Norman.
twine guy.
Yeah, Twine Guy, that's right. Twine Guy.
Guy.
Alright. And while I'm out, I'm going to go acquire just a few things so that we might turn a small profit on this trip, because if not, what a lost opportunity.
I mean, don't take it. I mean, this is, a pretty dangerous place, so.
Yeah,
We
aren't
don't
we
wanna
going
be
here
too-
to maybe die, and you're thinking about trading?
Well,
I have no intention of dying. but
We don't want to be too heavy laden, though, I guess is what I'm
I
saying.
don't know. But we have 3 candles now, and the amber pin you are wearing. This is part of being an amber trader.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go do some things. Can I make some rolls maybe for like finding a guy
Yeah,
to
roll,
watch the place?
roll investigation.
Investigation. 18.
18. So you know some buddies out in the market ward who used to be traders. People who worked for Moon, your mentor, for a little bit, but not as long as you had. And as you're walking through the market ward, you see a shop that says Desert Fashion and Druid Services. And that you've never seen before. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Nightshade.
Night Jade.
Oh, good night, Jade. Thanks for being with us. Catch you later. Desert Fashion and Druid Services.
And it smells somewhat familiar. Of like, there's something nostalgic
place.
about this place. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Let's go check it out.
All right, you walk in, and you see Bedroll the door behind the counter.
Oh my goodness, Bedroll the door.
Oh
What are
my
you doing here?
God! She runs up and she hugs the crap out of you. Oh,
Oh my goodness. Oh my. Yes. Oh, you are perhaps the last person I expected to see here. But you were talking about coming to the big city, weren't you?
I was, and I said that I was gonna buy you all drinks, and we're gonna party, dude. Let's party.
Yes, we have a little bit of time before we leave town. I'm sure Tari and Marilyn would be very happy to visit with you. So, yes,
Very
absolutely. They are here too. I don't know if they're with me right now. I guess, like,
I don't
Did
know
you guys
if
come?
They went.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think they
no, I
went.
don't think so.
okay.
And Tari was maybe gonna go get like provisions later, but we can do
Aaron
this.
was
first.
hoping to find like some armor that might raise her AC or something.
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, you don't have proficiency in any armor.
Ah, dang it! I was thinking like maybe there's like a cloth armor I could. Never mind then.
There's a mage armor spell that you can learn on your next
That's
level up.
true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can wear cloth armor. Or
I
you
can wear
should- you
armor,
should-
so maybe I should go try to
Yeah.
get some armor.
Marin
Yeah.
is just so vain that she doesn't want to cover up any of the goods.
About Robindor, though, you have a shop here now? You are
Yes.
selling things?
Yes, aren't they wonderful? This one will look so good on you. I made it myself.
Well, it is quite gaudy, but in a good way. Yes, it's beautiful.
First of all, how dare you? Second of all, you'd look great on it. Don't. No, no.
But I can-
Oh, what? Follow me. And she brings you to a changing room, throws you in it, and tosses. Can you describe this gaudy outfit that she's made?
I'm imagining something with like a lot of like flowing kind of like colored like ribbons maybe of various kinds or something like that. Yeah, a lot of like, you know, kind
Get
of
desert jellyfish.
yeah, exactly. Just like
Okay.
tassels everywhere and like ribbons everywhere. And like maybe like a nice high collar, you know? Like a really popped
yes.
kind of collar, you know? Right.
Wonderful. Yeah, you
Oh,
you
my.
walk out.
This is
I love it.
uh,
That's the one
the one for
for you, and
For me?
it's free.
it's free.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're my friend.
But yes, but yeah, well, how will you pay rent? How will you keep your shop open if you give things free to your friends?
Do you think that these aren't flying off the hangers? Come
Well,
on.
I would never presume that you are not having great success here. I just
Well, you'd kind of be right. It's mostly the Druid services that are keeping me afloat.
Well, Petrol Bador, I will graciously accept your gift, and perhaps if I see some of my friends while I am wearing this beautiful piece, perhaps word will get around. Maybe we'll find some more customers at your door soon.
Okay, but where is Intari and where is Marin?
Well, I left them back at my abode, which is just a little ways across town. Did you guys have anything that you were... Yeah, you were going to go out and do some stuff.
We're gonna maybe get some.
Marin was just following Intari.
Okay, yeah, and Tari was maybe gonna try to get some armor, and maybe some provisions for the journey, because I don't think we did that yesterday.
We are planning a dangerous journey into the depths of the desert, but we are just getting prepared for it here. I believe we can find them over in the markets.
Yes.
Can you leave your shop here to join me and find them?
Totally. She closes it up, throws an out to lunch sign, and she points to a little boy, the same porter that helped carry the Karen to Purloin's place.
This poor kid.
And she's like, Sinbad, watch the place. She tosses him a silver.
At least you got a silver out of it.
Well, how are you finding the big city so far?
Dude, I love it so much. Oh my god.
Is it not a wonderful place? So many sights and sounds and smells and people and things to do.
Yes, it is not a wonderful place. I love it.
Yes,
Yeah.
it seems like you are thriving here.
Oh, thriving and surviving. So as you two walk towards Marin and Intari, or what did Marin and Intari get done this morning?
Armor would
Marin.
probably be first thing.
Okay.
Marin would probably want to stop by like a little stand that sells like organic smoothies or something like that.
Okay.
And then lecture Intari on like why kelp is so good for your skin.
Yeah, kelp is sold at a premium here.
Yes,
You're
I was
in the
gonna
desert.
say.
Yeah.
I say, yeah, Intari totally knows what kelp is.
Yeah.
You might have encountered
Marin,
some while we
yeah.
were out on the water.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
like they might import it from the lake.
Maybe, but it still is a lot.
Yeah, what type of armor did you want to buy?
I mean, something that's still gonna keep me pretty quick on my feet. So probably like some leather armor. So let's see, I'm proficient in light and medium armor. So yeah, maybe like some studded leather armor or something.
Okay, in here, this will cost you like 60 gold.
Okay, I've got some money to burn, so
All right.
honestly, might as well.
All right, so your AC is now 12 plus your dex.
Nice. Plus my dex.
Nice.
Oh, it's just one.
Is there like a little trinket shop or something?
Yes.
Marin wants to walk in.
Okay. You, as you are walking towards a trinket shop, you see Dune with a very familiar mongrel folk walking next to
Yeah,
him.
Marin screeches. She goes, and then runs towards
How?
over there.
Oh, that was really screechy. Okay.
I look apologetically at Intari as the two screech and run towards me.
Yeah, you screech in harmony, and you're like,
Marin's like, oh my goodness, you made it to, oh, you said you would, and wow, I couldn't
Intari's
believe
gonna
you're
try to
here.
like sneak behind a stall or something.
Intari, look, it's been Hilda.
Cousin!
Oh,
Hi!
I didn't see you there. Hi.
Hi, and she-
How are you?
She hugs you, good! And then she goes back to talking to Marin. Oh my god. Okay, so it's been crazy. There's
Tell
been
me
so...
everything.
Okay. Okay, where to start? So, blah, blah, and she just like tells a story that's just like no periods, all commas.
Full caps lock on.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, like every a remotely attractive person that's like been to her store.
Yeah.
She's light on the business details, heavy on the drama. and yeah, and so I am just so ready to just party hard like we said we would.
Oh, wow. That sounds like such an experience. I'm so glad that you made it to Solanon. Partying. We might have to wait on that one because we are going to the Plains of Purple Dust.
Don't say.
What?
You're
What's
going
wrong?
to the Plains of Purple Dust?
Yeah, have you been there?
Yeah, I'm from there.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Well,
back to
yeah,
the
we're going there, but when we get back, then we can party with you.
Yeah, that is. It's really sad that you're not partying with me right now, to be honest.
I know I'm actually crying like right now on the inside.
We could go get some
Sorry.
drinks. It is pretty hot out right now.
Yes, let's get some drinks. Oh, and Antari, your mom is there right now.
Yeah.
Ah, I can't wait to meet her mother.
Oh, her mom loves me.
Oh,
So
of
much.
course she does. Ah, well, I did want to check out this little trinket shop. Can we just pop in real quick and then we can go get a drink?
Okay, yeah. And you guys go into this beautiful tent. That's a white tent that has like gold pattern on the top. And yeah, there's trinkets all around. Is Marin looking for something in particular?
Anything that seems like it could be useful in a desert? Although Marin doesn't know much about the Plains of Purple Dust, to be quite honest. Just like magical items that seem like they could be useful in a pinch.
Oh,
You
okay.
know, adventurer shit.
Yeah.
Adventurers. Okay. Yeah, so you go into like the dollar store of adventuring items.
Nice.
And so I said gold. No, it's copper. And it wasn't
Strike
white,
that.
it's gray. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sun-weathered beige.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's like a few holes in the tent even. Okay, roll investigation to see if you can find something good.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, what did you roll?
18.
18. Okay, so with an 18, you find a bandana of hydration, where if you wear it, you will always be hydrated.
Incredibly useful.
That's really great. Dang.
Oh, Amy cut out.
Oh no. Oh.
She's
You
back.
cut out
Amy,
for a
you cut out
second,
for
Amy.
a sec.
Ah, yeah, you all cut out for a second.
It wasn't us, it was you.
It was not me. It was you. How much is that?
That is 100 gold.
Ooh, that's not a dollar store.
Okay, you know what? I just picked a number out of my head. It's 50
It's silver.
gold.
It wasn't gold. It wasn't bronze. It was.
It's 50 gold.
Okay. Yes, I will buy it.
Oh, okay. You get the hydrating bandana. Other, yeah. Okay, so other things there at the store for desert adventurers. There's a bag of holding. There's an alchemy drug. There's
Alchemy drug?
yeah. You can look it up if you would like to know what it
let me
does.
just Google it.
You can create like a certain amount of liquid per a day. Like it fills up with stuff, and it doesn't have to be water. It can be wine,
Blood.
mayonnaise, whatever.
Get that mayo. Jug of mayo a day.
Nice.
Calorie dense.
Yeah. I mean, you need your calories in the desert. You're
Survive
sweating
on
a lot.
that, yeah. Nothing but mayo. Between the bandana and the milk jug,
I think maybe I looked up
Or
the...
you fill it up with blood and then attract other animals to hunt.
I think, yeah, maybe I looked up the wrong thing
Oh,
here.
maybe
It's
I
not-
said the wrong name.
yeah, maybe I think about something different. Or maybe I'm just, like, reading really fast. And
Yeah.
because it has a lot of... It has quite a page here.
Yeah, so with the alchemy jug, you can use an action to name one liquid from the table below. Oh, okay, so I guess it can't be anything.
Oh, it can't be anything.
But it could be like beer or honey or oil.
Okay. I'm
Yeah,
gonna say...
up to 2 gallons.
I'm gonna
Nice.
say... Skip? Wait. Where's the... I feel like maybe I'm still on the wrong page. Whatever. What are the different things that you can fill it with?
Acid, poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise. Oh, mayonnaise is one of them.
That's so random.
Amazing.
Oh, okay.
Oil, vinegar, water, salt water.
Oh,
wine.
I was looking up alchemy drug, not alchemy jug.
Jug.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
mayo is
okay.
an option. Weird.
Interesting. I don't know much about the Plains of Purple Dust, but I feel like I shouldn't know any context. Interesting. What else? Sorry, is there?
Okay. What else is there? There is. I was not prepared.
Yeah, I know.
shock.
I figured that you
We're
might
just
not
putting you
be,
right on the
but-
spot.
There's a fetch pebble. We can just use the stuff from that other shop.
Good old fashioned
Yeah, why not? Yeah, it's fine.
son of warming.
Yeah. There's a ball of comfortable warmth.
That's
There's a techno magical keyboard.
Okay.
I
Serving
feel
a fast.
strangely drawn to the technomagical keyboard, but
No, not
doesn't
again.
understand why.
Not again. How much is the jug?
Let's see. That's going to be 500 gold.
500 gold.
500 gold.
500.
500. Well, I'm sorry, I was maybe gonna buy it, but never mind.
This place also has +1 weapons. If anyone wants a +1 weapon, and they sell +1 armor too, and +1 shields.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I got my armor already. So.
Marin doesn't wear that stuff, so
Don't want
And
to
I've got a +1 dagger, so you know.
I think she's gonna stop at the 50 gold. I mean, if the jug was a little bit cheaper, that's a bit.
Try
much.
your luck at haggling.
I mean, I could probably haggle it down to 400 at the least.
Yeah, it would
Yeah,
still be a
so
lot.
still be
Yeah.
a lot. I'm gonna say no to that one, but I almost got it.
They have a carpet of flying there as well.
Antari avoids the carpet for some reason. It just does not.
Do not trust the carpet.
Do not trust the carpet.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't know about you guys. It's just getting very warm. We should go get our drinks.
Fine, yes. Do you love my new bandana?
Oh my god, I love it.
It's so cute.
Its moistness matches you.
Oh, thank you.
Gross.
Gross? No.
I mean, I guess she is.
Moist is a good thing.
Hydrated. It's true.
Hydrated.
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys go to a bar. What's the name of the bar?
Townwood's Tabernacle.
Townwood's Tabernacle. It's religious themed. It's themed in honor of the Great Flame. And as such, they light a lot of their drinks on fire.
Oh, beautiful. Perfect.
So, yeah, as you sit down, I always forget people's names. Bad Robador orders around for all of you. You get it's Applejack with mango mixed in, and so she brings you
yeah.
around.
It's delicious. Sounds amazing. Sounds like you could drink an awful lot of that and not get drunk, or not taste the
not feel
alcohol
it.
and get drunk real fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially because like Applejack is a hard liquor.
Right. Yeah.
Shots. Yeah. So is there, besides drinking, is there anything you guys want to do before you head out?
Did I ever find someone to like cover my home while I was away?
As you think, like you haven't, but there is a person sitting across from you offering you a shot right now.
Sorry. I'll take a shot, but
Okay. Oh, didn't you were
Bedroll
saying
She
that
can
you
do it.
needed someone to?
oh, I see what you're saying. You're literally saying that. I see what you're saying.
Because I've been sleeping on the ground.
Wait. One moment. Do you not have a shop? Do you not have anywhere to stay when you are here in the town?
On my shop. I stay there.
You
This is not
poor
comfort-
thing. It must
okay.
be so uncomfortable.
It so happens, dear Bedroll, that, well, with our departure from town, I was hoping that I might be able to ask somebody to look after my home while we are away. And I can think of few people more suited to the job than you.
Oh, yes, she would be wonderful at that. Wouldn't you, Patrol Bador?
Now I must give you slight warning. There is a small chance that possibly a knife-wielding maniac murderer could be prowling around, but it is very unlikely, and if they do not see us there, they probably will not attempt to break and enter.
Okay. I'm so glad that you are asking me this. I love you guys
The
so
reason I had
much.
not put two and two together, Mr. Overdor can watch my hands. Alright. Oh, well, wonderful. That is perfect. Thank you. I'm so glad that we have agreed upon this. And to show my thanks, another round, especially for Pedro Obador here.
All right, you guys do another round. Bedroll Bador talks about how she's going to redecorate your place.
I do have a damaged carpet. Oh, no, wait, it's fixed now. Never mind.
I mean, if it's her money, maybe you could sell it if you don't like it.
All right. Cool. Oh, well, this has been a wonderful afternoon of socializing, but we had better be off. We are on a timer of sorts. Unfortunately. As nice as it has been catching up with you, Petrovator. Will you come with us back to my house?
Totally. Yeah, of course. To my new place.
So glad that you're gonna be helping us out. Oh,
Oh, I'm
it
gonna
just
miss
feels so
you guys.
right.
Oh. And you guys go
Okay.
back to Dune's place, and before you leave, Bedroll Bador asks Centauri, "Could I have that book that you've been writing?"
Oh, yeah, I've
Book one, there's gonna be a book two. Don't
Yeah,
Yeah.
because and she hands you a new journal.
Look at you, you're so prepared. Yeah, you know what? It's I haven't gotten a chance to, proofread it or anything, but it's we've been through a lot since we saw you last, so I hope you enjoy it. I guess. I don't know. I'm not like used to this whole creative writing thing, but I think I'm kind of taking to it.
Yeah, I knew that you would find something in Tari, and she pats you on her.
Thanks, Bador. Thank you.
We always believed you would find a thing.
Yeah. Okay.
It's the beginning of a new career.
I'm gonna be a trader. I'm gonna be a writer. I'm a guy. Like this is
You're a
great.
guy, yeah. You're multi-talented.
I am.
So, yeah, you look away and you look back, and there's already pink curtains up.
Oh my! That is a choice. Well, hopefully you'll find these accommodations to your liking.
Yeah. Good luck, dude.
I do, and she jumps on your bed, and there's already like way more pillows than there was before.
Well, she is doing it for free. After all. Okay. I think it is time we hit the road.
I think it is. We should get going.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The desert roads await.
All right, you guys head out. After having a session of literally 0 things that I had planned. And
Classic PC stuff.
Nice job, Kyle.
and off into the plains of purple dust, into the mysterious crater you head.
The dangers that lie beyond.
The dangers await.
And that's where we'll end our session. And we'll be back, not next Monday, but the one after that, the 15th.
Sounds good to me. Sweet. Oh man, I honestly thought we were maybe gonna kill Morge there. Or she was gonna kill Antari.
Well, she was gonna, yeah.
Or
She
not
was
Antari,
intense.
Sorry, Mary.
Yeah,
I
I know.
wasn't
I
quite
started out and I
sure
was like,
what
okay, we're
happened.
just gonna like hit her a little bit and then it'll be
For a
fine.
second,
No,
I was
she
like, okay, we're just gonna kill Morge right here, right now. And then she started backing off, and I was like, ugh, we can't kill Morge.
Dang it. And she's crying. She's, yeah.
To be fair, she's had a pretty hard go of it. I mean, she grew up on the mean streets.
She
you know, her
has.
whole
And
gang
she
got
did,
slaughtered.
and she did
doesn't
lose her whole
remember why.
crew.
That's no
Yeah.
excuse to act like a mongrel. I mean, a monster.
I mean, she did steal. Like, she didn't, I mean, I guess
Yeah, she
old
doesn't-
habits, but.
Yeah, she doesn't need to,
She
you know,
had
and
to
in
steal
front of her
to
new
stay alive.
boyfriend. Yeah.
In her youth.
But now she's got Jafar. Although maybe she doesn't anymore.
I was
don't
gonna
know.
say
He
maybe
saw
we
a
can
new
help turn
side
her
of
around, but I think if anything, she's gonna corrupt him.
Yeah, sounds kind of like it.
Poor
lad.
Jafar.
Poor lad.
Yeah, the next time we see them, we need to maybe be wary of Jafar too.
Yeah.
Poor guy. He was so nice. He
Didn't
still
stand a
has my
chance.
fancy dagger thing too.
He
Oh,
seems
that's
so
true.
innocent. I don't know. I think maybe he'll.
Somehow.
I mean, he did leave, and he was like, "I'm so sorry." Like he realized
Yeah.
that she was in the wrong, So
And to be fair, he didn't take a swing at any of us. So.
he didn't.
he didn't.
He just. I mean, he pulled you off of her, but that was it. He didn't.
I was
Yeah,
thinking we
do
might
so.
have to kill him too, but
Oh gosh.
No, never.
Not Jafar.
I refuse.
Jafar and Harud. We will
I'm
defend.
putting
them.
my foot down. You are not killing.
Yeah, I would have never.
DM is gonna step in.
Yeah,
No
Something will
killing
happen.
not Jafar.
Divine
Anything but Jafar.
favor. Somehow
Jafar's hit
save
points go to
Jafar.
0. He like reincarnates as
Yeah.
something else. No killing Jafar.
Oh boy. That was a fun session though. Despite,
was.
you know, we have a hard time leaving cities and towns, I feel like.
We do.
There's always more
I
to
think
do.
the like the nighttime and daytime thing is like
That's true.
counterintuitive to us too.
It's true,
You know,
yeah.
'cause you gotta leave at night,
Yeah.
but you gotta do stuff during the day.
Yeah. I don't know
Yeah.
if Dune ever. I was gonna go look for some stuff to take for trading, but
Oh yeah, we never
Yeah.
got to that. No, that's okay.
whatever.
I feel like the purple dust is gonna be, pretty dangerous. So.
Yeah, so we gotta head due west, pardon me, basically. For like 4 days to get to a camp at the edge of the plains of purple dust.
Yeah.
Then Mongrel Town looks like it's maybe another 3 or 4 days past that through the desert.
Yeah.
Are you guys planning on heading up towards Mongrel Town?
I
your way
think that
there.
probably makes sense because there's, potential allies there. we
Yeah.
can,
Sweet.
bring around to the cause. And then the crater, is that the thing that's up there near the?
The green. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
So
So
yeah,
is-
Mongrel
is
Town's
this-
probably.
The route you guys are going to take?
That's kind of what I'm
Okay.
thinking. Yep. Cool beans. Dune does not want to go back to the Plains of Purple Dust. He had a bad time there once upon a time.
Yeah. I mean,
Is
Antari's
that how
not like
Moon died?
super.
Yeah, Moon died traversing the Plains of Purple Dust,
Mm.
fighting off a sandworm.
Yeah, and then Antari, she's just kind of
Yeah.
scared of her mom. Is that what she's
She-
feeling?
Yeah, she's kind of. It's kind of, well, okay. I guess this is stuff that I never like shared in like backstory stuff, but Antari's grandmother is like the chiefess, like kind of the leader of their tribe. Antari's mother is actually like married into the family, like married the chiefess's son, So she's not technically in line to be the next chiefess. So Antari is, and she does not want to be at all. She has kind of been fighting it, and that's part of the reason why she like doesn't spend a whole lot of time at home.
Part of the reason why she left
so-
and is out
Exactly.
roaming around with us.
Yeah.
my
So partially, like her mother has been like trying to convince her because this is like kind of your destiny type of thing, but also her mother like gets to do whatever the hell she wants because she's not in line to be chiefess. So they butt heads a little bit, and I feel like if Antari is like tough and abrasive, then her mom is like even more so. So yeah.
Interesting. Hey, that'll be a fun reunion.
That'll
It
be some
will.
interesting.
Yeah.
When you said, or I don't know if this was Marin or someone, but it was like, hey, we get to meet your mom. I was gonna be like, we get to meet another family member, or like family members of another part of our party. But then I realized that,
Oh wait, we can't say that.
yeah, I can't.
We
I
are
don't
going to have to come
remember
clean
that.
about. Well, I guess we don't have to, but we could kind of eventually tell Marin that we know. I don't know.
Well,
Although,
she
would she
knows.
try to wipe her memory again? Can she?
Oh,
do
You,
that?
you can't erase that
Yeah.
hot of a MILF from a mom.
seared into my mind.
Yeah.
It is. It's just
Yeah,
the power
she-
of your mother. That's it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Well, so as far as Marin knows, we were just bluffing with Morge. We didn't have anything to tell her.
Well, you do know about the.
Oh, the temple. That's right.
temple.
We still at least have
That's
the
pretty
temple.
much
Yeah,
it,
like
though.
I guess in our minds something happened after we were out on the water. We got wrecked by the
Yeah.
the merfolk types, and
And
then
they
it's all blank.
did
I
see
don't
the
know.
island technically. Well, yeah, you guys don't know that though. Yeah, you wouldn't have known that.
Mhm.
But they, yeah.
Pardon me.
All kinds of things.
At
Just
some
on the
point,
horizon.
At some point,
Yeah.
Marin's gonna remember or gonna realize that we remember.
That we know. Yeah, we'll
One
slip
of us is
up
gonna
or
slip
something.
up. We'll make some comment about
Yeah.
Or
it.
just
Something
like
like
our
slip up.
side-eyeing each other. Oh, yeah.
Totally. I don't remember anything about that.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just be like, oh, yeah, like your sister would really like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Wait, how do you know my sister likes that? Sister?
Oh, you
what?
talked about her. once.
Yeah, you talk about her a bunch, like all
In
the
your
time.
sleep.
It's not like I almost drank her blood. a night.
Yeah. You know, Antari has tasted seaweed before. Almost.
Very
That's
close.
a good point.
Bizarre.
All right. Oh, well, I'm burning up and I want to open my windows and let the loud in.
Fair. So let's open the window here.
Okay.
So I think we'll end streaming for right now. All right.
Sounds good.
Thanks for coming out, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Oh my god. Always good to see you guys. Thanks for chilling with us. See you in 2 weeks.
Bye.
The story continues. Bye.